Texas won't let me in. I ain't gonna be here long. Not afraid I'm going. I ain't gonna be here long, Lord. I ain't gonna be here long. But my heart it sure ain't pumping like it used to do. Lord knows I bump my leg and it turns black and blue. Yes, it does. Now they say that it's unhealthy the way that I live. My liver's gone, my lungs are shot, and my heart's about to give. But I ain't gonna let that bother me none. 'Cause I'm drinking, smoking, gun to rebel son. I ain't gonna let that bother me none. Oh Lord, 'cause I'm drinking, smoking, gun to rebel son. I ain't gonna be here long. Not afraid I'm going. I ain't gonna be here long, Lord. I ain't gonna be here long. Ain't gonna be here long. No, not afraid I'm going. I ain't gonna be here long, Lord. So I'm drinking, smoking, gun to rebel son.
And welcome to Fren Report Live. This is Fren Report Live number 30. And with me tonight, I have Mr. Air Raid Siren.
Howdy, folks.
I have General Hotstuff.
Hey-o.
I have Jamie Birch.
Hello, brothers.
And that's all that's in here right now. Murray's supposed to be joining us at some point, but we got tired of waiting for him. So here we are.
Good.
So what's up, fellas?
Yeah. What are we gonna start with?
Let's start with this fucking crazy bitch in Oregon that was like screaming at anti-lockdown protesters about how she was a teacher. I think I got a bookmark, but if not, I can find it real quick.
That seems like something that a very stable individual would do.
Oh, very, very stable indeed. Yes.
I mean, like, if I was worried about a horrifying airborne disease floating around that everybody needed to wear masks and lock down for, the first thing I would do would be to pull over or stop my car in traffic, unroll the window, and scream at people.
Right.
The only reason I'm not doing it is because I don't believe there's actually anything going on there. So, otherwise, that's if you see me doing that, worry, guys.
Yes.
Oh my God, Ray's fucking stopped in traffic. It's on. No.
But here, I'm going to pop up the video of this because it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Did you see they tweeted that opening the schools was like racist and xenophobic? Like, bro, just get to work. Get to work, you know?
Everything
Opening
is
schools
racist.
Yeah.
Everything is racist.
How did you read an explanation of how opening schools is racist? I want to hear this.
As soon as I saw the reaction.
All right, let's watch this first, and then we'll.
Oh yeah.
But I want to hear about how the opening schools is racist, because that sounds fucking hilarious. But first, let's laugh at this crazy bitch.
Right. Bro.
Yeah, it's clearly a very stable individual there, right? Exactly the type that you want teaching your children.
Yeah,
Look, that should be in the commercial for homeschooling software. I would put
Dude,
that,
totally.
I would just show that video and in the bottom just advertise your software and that's it.
Right.
Yep.
And considering that there's a survival rate of 99.997 and there's a infection rate of under 20%, the chances that she has even one child in her class that knows somebody that died from it is slim. Because she's like screaming, "My children's families are dying!" And it's like,
and then,
bitch.
And that's not even taking into account the fact that fucking they're publicly admitting, and this is coming out in mainstream fucking media, that there's the people dying and are being called COVID cases even when they're
not.
Fucking
Yeah,
deaths. And they fucking admit this.
Even when they put the numbers, there's a disclaimer in the bottom. Died with COVID.
Yeah.
That was a really good tweet the other day. The guy was like, "Oh, I just murdered someone. Thank God he was positive for COVID."
Yeah. That's actually that's a good tweet, dude.
Yeah, thank God he was positive for COVID, and then I was just, I'm doing my part to stop the spread. But this gets better because after this shit, I guess people noticed her license plate in the video, figured out who she was, and the bitch got placed on leave for yelling at anti-lockdown protesters.
Get wrecked.
I'm still not fucking happy with fucking the doxing people and ruining people's fucking lives things, but dude, she's fucking unstable. She should not be around fucking children.
Yeah.
Gould.
Right? Like
that last name is Kayla Gould.
I'm sorry,
Gould? Gould, Goold.
Her name was Gould?
Yeah.
Oh, she's fucking
early life.
Oh, yeah.
Early life.
Yes,
That's an interesting surname you got there, lady.
Right. I wonder what ethno-religious background that comes from.
That certainly wouldn't explain her behavior at all.
Not at all. That would not. I'm sure that has absolutely nothing to do with it. I'm sure that has absolutely nothing to do with it.
It never does.
She was the hottest one at Jewish youth camp.
Oh.
Once she got her nose job. Speaking of, quick digression. Speaking of nose jobs, we were watching Ferris Bueller's Day Off on CBN.
Yeah, and, what's interesting about that is after the show last night, I went in the bedroom, turned on the TV, and Ferris Bueller's Day Off was on.
Yeah, I saw you comment that you just watched that. But the gal who plays the sister, Jennifer Grey.
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer Grey Steinberg.
Yeah.
So she was like a rising little starlet.
Yeah, she was the chicken Dirty Dancing too, right?
Yeah. Like, and despite the fact that she has a kind of Streisand Jewish profile, she was kind of like, she played the interesting bitch really well. And I remember being a kid and thinking, like, wow, she's hot, except for that fucking that nose. And as soon as she got the nose job, she lost that, her natural feature that fit her face and fit her personality, and she fucking didn't get work the way, like, she became just a generic good-looking gal.
Right.
And actually, if she had just fucking embraced that fucking role, she would have fucking I think she would have had maybe she didn't want one anyways, but I think that was a fucking big mistake. And not because it makes her look less fucking Jewish, but because it just like removed any fucking character from her fucking face.
So you're saying she probably would have had a better career if she played up her Jewishness?
Well,
For the
no,
screen.
but if she played up her,
Yep.
she's pretty but not perfect.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I was just trying to get that in there.
You're just being a dick is what you're doing. And you know what?
She had quite a honker.
Oh yeah,
She did. She
fucking,
had
like,
quite a honker.
when you see her from the front, she just looks like a gal with a big nose. When you see her from the side, it's like, oh, Graybergstein. Oh, it's a fucking profile, dude.
And actually, it wasn't as obvious and on Ferris Bueller as it was in Dirty Dancing. Like,
Yeah.
there was no missing that schnoz in Dirty Dancing. Ferris Bueller, it takes you a minute to be like, there's something weird there. What is it? You know?
Yeah.
Because I think they tried to, like, play it down or something.
Yeah, I think somebody probably told her that, like, if you want a career, you have to look less ethnic. And, fucking, there you go.
Yep. Well, Ferris Bueller was, what, before? Was it before or after Dirty Dancing?
I think it was before.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think it was kind of
was
her, like,
thinking.
her big, like, step up was Ferris Bueller, and then the next big thing is Dirty Dancing, but...
Yeah, because that was probably her first big role, and then...
Yeah.
Because then after that, you never really heard anything about her anymore. And, like, Dirty Dancing was, like, the biggest movie, like, in
it's
the world
huge,
at the
dude.
time, yeah. I hated that fucking movie because my mom used to... Mom was in, like, doing dancing competitions or whatever during the time, you know, they had...
Oh, cool.
So she was so... But because of that, she was trying to learn the dance moves in the fucking movie, so...
Oh.
I'd see all that shit over and over and over again. And then my
Right.
sister decided she liked it, so that means
God.
if my sister liked something, you saw it 20 times a day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had a sister who liked Disney movies, and I was like, all the movies I liked as a kid that maybe I would have watched as a, older and had the nostalgia thing going. Fucking hated them because my goddamn sister would watch them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Same fucking thing, same thing. But I was gonna say I hated fucking Dirty Dancing because there's a scene where fucking Patrick Swayze punches out a fucking window in a '57 Chevy, and you can fucking pick the lock on that thing in about fucking 30 seconds.
Right.
It's like
The lock
you don't
was,
even need a
yeah, the lock was more for, it wasn't really to keep anybody out.
yeah. It's like you don't even need a coat hanger. You just need a fucking like a stick.
Right.
There you go. Get in the car. You don't need to fucking punch out the goddamn window. Still pissed about that. There's a fucking two-door too.
And surprisingly, not hearing too much on the election front today.
No, it's been fucking. I haven't been like even on Twitter in a couple of days, but I kind of like poke my nose in once in a while, and I didn't see anything. Fucking no happenings.
Yeah, there wasn't much. Maybe we're just all getting burnt out on it or something.
Yeah. What about the thing with the Proud Boys? They try to cancel the toy drive. There's people trying to cancel Christmas, and there's the Santa made that kid cry.
Oh, yeah.
Nerf gun. This fucking asshole. If I was at that there, I would have beat the. You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like okay. This is how fucking shit. I can say fag, right? Yeah, how faggy fucking society's fucking becoming. And that poor fucking kid is gonna grow up thinking fucking Santa Claus is a fucking communist homo.
Yeah. He sounded like a pedophile.
You know the kid's at least fucking a little bit normal because he wanted a goddamn Nerf gun.
Yep.
And sitting there with fucking Santa Claus fucking going, oh, no guns at all, not even a fucking Nerf gun. It's like, fuck you.
I didn't see this clip.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
Yeah, the kid.
The kid
didn't
asks for a
react
gun
at
and
first.
Santa tells him no.
no, and he actually you can hear him going like, no guns at all, even Nerf guns.
Oh.
Fuck you, Santa. Santa Claus is supposed to live in the
That dude
fucking
should be
North Pole.
fired immediately. Like, hey, dude, it's not your job to
No,
like.
he was. I read something
Okay,
today
good.
that he was fired, and then they did like a GoFundMe, and they're gonna buy the kid a bunch of guns. So good.
Fucking right
Sick.
on. There we go.
There's good people out there, but it's just society's getting like. There's
Gayer?
people getting letters like, "Oh, your Christmas lights are offending people that don't celebrate." Like, get the fuck out of here, Like,
Here's
bro.
the
Good. Good.
If a little fucking boy goes up to fucking Christmas time and goes, "I want a doll," okay? I don't want fucking Santa Claus going, because he doesn't know what the fuck the kid wants the goddamn doll for. Maybe he's a little perv. You don't know. But fucking Santa Claus should maybe go, "Are you sure you don't want a fucking construction set or whatever? But okay, if that's what you want, look at the parents, get a fucking hint. Is your kid a fucking fruit or something? But, you don't try to fucking pull fucking kid." Right? And I'm using that as an example as a fucking, like, that's something that we wouldn't fucking necessarily like, but I don't want Santa Claus fucking saying anything to my kid. Except, "Oh, yeah, I'm Santa Claus. Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do." Right?
Yeah, it's just.
Let alone if my kid wants something fucking based and cool. Like, fuck you, Santa Claus. Now I gotta fucking explain to my kid why fucking Santa Claus has hired a fucking retard to fucking represent him in the fucking shopping mall. Say, "Well, son, Santa Claus can't vet all the shopping mall Santa Clauses." Right? Sometimes a retard slips through the cracks.
Yep.
Oh wait,
They're
I
trying
missed
to
the
ruin
thing. Are you
Santa.
talking about the one that made the kid cry because of the Nerf gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some bullshit.
And then
They're
I'd have to
gonna make
explain.
Christmas okay.
I'd have to explain to my son why fucking daddy's going to jail for punching out Santa Claus.
Right? That would piss me the fuck off. What the fuck are you?
Sorry,
You
Daddy pistol whipped Santa with that Nerf gun that he wouldn't give you.
Imagine getting pistol with the Nerf gun. That'd be amazing.
Nerf darts gonna be going right up Santa's ass.
Yeah. Fucking the dad should have walked up and said, "Son, you're not getting a Nerf gun from Santa Claus. You're getting a fucking 22." This isn't Santa Claus. This is a communist infiltrator.
Right?
I mean, it's true though. That's fucking like.
That's some
the honest fucking truth.
bullshit. Oh no, you can't have a gun. Like, fuck you. Don't tell my kid what it,
Like, at least do the fucking Christmas story shit and go, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." Like, at least you get a fucking joke out of it. Like, if he was a funny Santa Claus, I would give him a bit of a fucking pass, but.
Non-Christmas related, but I saw this clip, I think last night.
Non-Christmas related. What are you, Jewish?
Oh, God, of course not. Of course not. I saw this clip from the Good Liars. I don't know who the fuck they are, but this dude is like asking people at some Trump rally to put on masks, and he gets down on his knees. Literally gets on his
And
knees.
the boomer's
begging
like,
them.
"Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, you saw that
was
shit.
great. Yeah, the guy was like, "Nope. Oh, please. Oh,
Dude,
it's to save me."
When did
No.
humanity become so fucking embarrassing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it? Like, what the fuck? Fucking people are fucking retarded, dude.
There's a whole fucking, there's like an entire fucking generation of guys who were raised with this fucking wussy fucking attitude. And then instead of being told to suck it up, toughen yourself up, if you don't like what's going on, people are making fun of you, fucking then get tough skin, learn how to fucking shoot the fucking insults back, and if that doesn't fucking work, get in a fight with somebody. Instead of doing
Teach your
that,
kid to
it's-
dance.
Yeah. It's teach your kid to fucking go running to the goddamn teachers and cry like a little fucking baby and making that the normal thing as opposed to the fucking thing that everybody else was making fun of. And then reward that fucking behavior and then have them raise children.
I mean, can you even imagine like getting down on your knees in front of another man?
No.
Ugh.
You even like fathom that shit? I just. I mean, the clip was gay enough, and then he gets. I don't know, man. thunderstruck at the gayness
when I meet
that 2020 has brought us.
When I meet my fucking emperor, I'll bow down fucking...
I mean, dude, I thought 2019 was gay, but then 2020, like, Jesus Christ.
It was like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, seriously, like, when I meet a fucking leader that I'm like, you're king. You're emperor. Fuck yeah. But other than that, how can you fucking anybody who?
I mean, bowing is one thing, but like getting on your knees is like the most subservient.
Exactly. That's
like,
my point.
I mean, why? There's no reason to get on your knees in front of another man other than to suck his dick, right? Like,
yeah.
So
or
it's just the gayest.
Or if he's the fucking emperor.
Even still,
like,
well, I don't know. I mean, I don't.
No, but you know what I mean. Like,
I don't live in an empire, so.
I mean,
no.
Bow, maybe. Like, maybe a bow, but, like, the knee, I can't.
I mean,
I get it.
As an American, I ain't bowing either, so.
anybody
We had this, like,
who,
war a couple hundred years ago to make sure we never had to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might end up with a fucking if you want to see,
Agreed, but if I see a guy bowing, I'm probably not going to call him an F slur.
Right.
Under those fucking specific circumstances, but anybody else, you don't fucking debase yourself in front of people that you want respect from.
It's just it's funny to me because like that's insanely shameful behavior, right? That's the kind of shit that you should be ashamed of.
Yeah.
But the concept of shame has been perverted and inverted in the last couple of years to an insane degree. You know, like instead of I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
No, keep going. You're on a roll there.
I mean, that was pretty much the gist of the point. Like, I don't know. I can't understand it, man. Like, it started with the fatties, you know, and the homosexuals, you know, not feeling any shame for their degenerate behavior, and it's just gotten worse and worse exponentially.
Now they should
because
shame
of the
you
internet,
for
because
your,
of like
normal person behavior.
Exactly.
Yes, it's like a complete inversion of that natural like human emotion, feeling, whatever, you know, that concept. It's just been flipped, and I think it's gotten worse so much quicker because of like ubiquitous internet access. You know, it really feels like it's sped things up. You know what I mean?
It's like a feedback loop kind of thing.
Right, and like you thought the 24-hour news cycle was bad, like social media has taken that and just fucking revved it.
Well, now it's 48 hours a fucking day.
Right.
Like it's fucking it's an absolute.
Oh yeah, people are exposed to more information every day. Than,
but it's not even fucking.
People were
it's not even
exposed
useful
to
information.
Well, yeah. Well, because they don't ever really like read the articles and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's like
which is
yeah, I don't think that the human brain was like meant to.
Yeah, if you ever actually read most of those articles, then it wouldn't really help if you did read it. But
nobody. If you sit down and read them, this is where you're kind of right. Is if you sit down and read them, you will. And you fucking actually comprehend what they're fucking saying, you understand where they're coming from. And you know that this is bad fucking propaganda.
Yeah.
Where
at the same time, man, I can't tell you how many times I've opened an article and it's just like a couple of tweets. What the fuck is this?
But it's that fucking headline, dude.
Journalism.
Yeah, it's the fucking headline that fucking drives everybody. But yeah, we're in well, I think the clown world fucking meme is kind of encapsulates it, but we're in a reversal world, right? Where we've taken individual dominance of self and dominance of those weaker around us, and using that in a good way. That's been demonized and the only thing that's acceptable is being dominated by the mass media.
Your mom got dominated by something.
A doish!
My mom got dominated by my dad fucking at least 9 times because there's fucking 9 of me. 9 of my family.
None of you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't even matter if like inversion magic, you know, the world works as if it is anyway. So I mean, it might as well be. You know what I mean?
I think the whole liberalism just went too far. It just they let it run its course. They're like, all right, and it all came from the goodness of Americans' heart of being like, okay, accepting of everybody, and
Yeah, that's why it works.
It got used against them,
That's why it works.
Well, accepting of everybody except for us.
But they have managed to invert.
Or not the majority,
They have managed to invert just about everything.
Yeah, like everything's fucking backwards. Everything's fucking backwards, dude.
Yeah. It's like the exact opposite of what it used to be.
Any kind of good masculinity is fucking demonized. Anything fucking good. They demonize fucking men being nice to women, which is fucking retarded because they're crying about men being fucking misogynistic and all this fucking shit. Yeah.
Hope she sees it, bro.
And actually fucking both sides. For fucking both fucking sides. Right? You go and you fucking go, I'm a gentleman, I'm looking for a woman to marry and fucking pump out babies for me and keep my house fucking clean. So I go out and I hold the door open
for, are you a
racist?
Woman.
Yeah. You open a door for a woman and you have fucking a gang of fucking guys on one side going, you fucking simp and you fucking loser and blah blah blah, and then the woman going, where do you get off assuming my gender and thinking that you deserve to fucking hold a door open for me and I'm a strong woman, and you're just like fucking whoa.
Ooh, slay queen.
Yeah, everybody's fucked, dude. Like,
yeah.
But if you fucking talk to women, even the worst, and I fucking I've gone on dates with some of these fucking like liberal women, and I do it because I like to punish myself, I think. But they want to be a fucking normal woman, but they're so fucked up they can't do it. And guess what?
Or they don't know that that's what they want because they've been living with Jewish tricks their entire fucking life, being pumped into their brains.
Yep.
Here's the thing.
That's like the main thing is it's all natural like feelings and emotions, things like shame or I don't know, the natural like way of men and women.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also, the stigma that they put around being a housewife, how it's like the most demonized thing. If you say, what do you do for a living? Oh, I stay at home with my kids. It's like, oh, loser,
Loser, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
And all they wanted to do was double the work, double the amount of people working,
But it's not because they want to double the amount. I mean, that's part of it because it drives down fucking cost of labor and fucks fucking society. But they can't destroy the family unless they drive the woman out of the house.
Yeah, well, that's where it comes from.
Think about right now, all the technological advances, all the propaganda shit. Now imagine the one factor that they hadn't fucking managed to achieve was to drive women out of the house. You would have fucking women raging at the fucking establishment and raging at the fucking media, going, "Why are you trying to fuck this for us?" The fact is, they got them out. And they tricked them. If they hadn't managed that, none of this shit would have fucking flown.
Well, Shik, so why would you want to stay in the home when you could work at a magazine and fuck Tyrone every week?
Oh yeah. It's
all right.
Sex in the fucking city and all this fucking shit. It's like, oh my god, this is what your life would have been like.
You notice?
Oh, look how glamorous it is! Look how glamorous.
Yeah,
you notice?
I always found
the woman always works in a magazine.
Yeah.
Not actually doing
I'm in publishing.
Yeah, it never does real work.
Well, the lady who invented, not invented, but the lady who the show Sex and the City was based on, she was a columnist in New York, and it was based on her life. That's her life,
Yep.
So she glorified it so much, and every girl wanted to be like, Sex in the City and this and that, and the lady wrote an article last year,
guys, didn't I?
basically saying like, I made a mistake, I live alone, I have no family,
Yep.
I have no kids.
I'm all dried up.
Yep, she said that. Yeah, she wrote a huge article about it.
I'm soaked in wine, but I'm still completely dry, and I've ruined my life.
Yep.
And the thing about the article, that thing that she wrote, her column, did she mention like she was lamenting the loss of her life, right? I don't remember her like lamenting what she had done to countless hundreds of thousands of women.
She was just talking about her life, but you extrapolate that
right.
to like.
Right, but it's just funny that like even in her like darkest moment there, she still doesn't even understand what she's done and the fucking havoc that she's wrought on so many young women's lives.
Yeah, no regret for fucking the damage.
Okay, speaking of damaged women here, I came across something that's very funny. You remember last summer? The bitch that said she got fired because she wouldn't alter the COOF stats in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, turns out she did not get fired for refusing to alter the COOF stats. She got fired. Let me put this article up here. Hold on.
Revenge porn and...
Yeah, all kind of shit.
Air raid, I think they want you to show your feet.
I don't have the guy with the feet. I don't think. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, there I do. I do have them. Woo!
There we go. So, married Florida data scientist acts for refusing to alter COVID stats was fired from university job for having an affair with a student and charged with stalking, threatening him with revenge porn, writing a 342-page manifesto on their sex life.
Oh!
That's a...
it's like the first manifesto that I don't want to read.
Right. Rebecca Jones led a team of Florida Department of Health scientists and public health officers to create and design a comprehensive COOF dashboard. 30-year-old said in a May 5th email that she was fired for refusing to manually change the data to drum up support for the plan to reopen. DailyMail.com can reveal that she was fired in 2017 from Florida State University when she was a PhD student and instructor for having an affair with her student. She was charged.
Wait, a woman lied?
Can you imagine?
Okay.
She was charged with 3 counts of cyber stalking her student Garrett Sweeterman, then 21, who filed a restraining order against her. She allegedly created a revenge porn website called Surviving Garrett and sent the link to online boards focusing on women's issues and the Me Too movement.
Dude.
Jones posted at least 60 pages of a 342-page manifesto with a narrative of the affair with Sweeterman, including screen grabs of sex between the two. Claims in the essay that the fling with Sweeterman led to a pregnancy. She gave birth to a little girl in mid-2018 and shares an 8-year-old son with her husband.
Oh, fuck. Dude.
Well, wait, look at the fucking husband. Like, dude looks like the biggest cuck ever.
Just gotta throw this out there. A woman does a manifesto about her sex life with a guy, and it's 342 pages. A guy does a manifesto with a sex life with a fucking girl, and it's 2 fucking words.
Right.
It just says still beat.
But yeah. I mean,
oh, dude, okay.
She's not exactly a prize here, you know.
No, but look at the dude.
Where did this take place?
Wait. Was that go up as? Oh fuck! I'm delayed so far.
Yeah.
Are
you trying to get a look at the husband or the guy she was fucking?
Guy she was fucking. Look at the guy she was fucking versus.
Yeah, Garrett.
Versus the husband.
Her gums.
Yeah, versus her and her husband. Like.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got like a She's got one of those like terrible gum tooth ratios.
Dude, if you looked up cuck in the dictionary, you'd see his picture, like...
Damn, compare the shot to the picture. Well, she didn't look too bad in that picture. But her Wikipedia picture?
Yeah,
Like
dude was slumming, man. Dude was slumming.
I mean, honestly, her husband looks like he would have been into it.
Oh, no, that's why she probably videotaped it, to show him.
She would come home without having showered.
I'm just picturing that guy watching it with his mouth agape and his hands in the air. Thinking.
Oh, apparently. So, like, I guess she had figured out his address because he lived off campus, despite the fact he refused to tell her where he lived, and drove to his house to talk about her pregnancy.
Dude.
Oh, God, Jacob Roma.
She was okay. Think with this mentality of a woman who was fucking a guy who was like, "No, I'm not telling you where I live."
He knew. He knew.
I mean, I can't say I blame the guy. That's for sure.
Yes.
Clearly, it was a good choice to not. Sorry.
So, let me see here. Where are we at? Two apparently argued in front of his university roommates, and Jones allegedly kicked the door of Sweeterman's car, denting it. She drove away from the scene, but local cops pulled her over and eventually arrested her. That's rare.
I guess
Jones struck a deal with prosecutors, and the case was dismissed after she completed a pretrial intervention program for first-time offenders. That gets better.
I guess the new guy she was fucking was a sweeter man.
Waka waka waka. So Jones, however, also got on the radar of university officials because she allegedly texted Sweeterman about using a coat hanger to end her pregnancy and wanting to die.
Christ.
Her second arrest affidavit shows Florida State University campus police knocked on the door of her marital home and attempted to have Jones committed to a mental institution.
Not a bad idea.
Jones did receive treatment and was released. That prompted the university to initiate an investigation into Jones's dealings with her student. And eventually the school fired her, according to an arrest affidavit and Jones' detailed essay. Her 342-page essay, huh?
So
her contacts with police, however, continued.
Oh, Jesus.
In March 2018, Jones was charged with violation of a court order, robbery without violence, and trespassing. FSU police had been called to the campus after Sweeterman reported Jones had slapped his cell phone from his hands, then left with it, according to an FSU police report. Jones was banned from campus, but still had managed to find Sweeterman in one of his classes. What's more, weeks earlier, Sweeterman obtained a restraining order against Jones, according to legal documents. She was booked and spent the night in jail. A judge then allowed Jones to go free for as long as she took medications prescribed to her during a mental health evaluation, an FSU police report shows. Citing conflicting statements about the incident from both Jones and Sweeterman, as well as a lack of witnesses, the state attorney declined to prosecute Jones.
Pussy pass.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. Jones' brushes with the law continued in July 2019, days after she gave birth to her daughter. This time she was an employee of the state's health department. They'll just hire any fucking buddy, huh? Court records show she was charged with 3 counts of cyber-stalking Sweeterman after she allegedly created a revenge porn website called Surviving Garrett and sent the link to online boards focusing on women's issues and the Me Too movement. According to court records, the website included photos of Sweeterman naked that he allegedly shared with her when they were lovers. The Tallahassee police report also shows, in June 2019, Sweeterman was receiving multiple calls from the state's Department of Health that he didn't pick up. Cyberstalking case is still pending. She could be facing prison time, according to a lawyer familiar with the case. Oh, here's a page from her essay. Let's read what this bitch wrote. Let me look at the chat first, real quick.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if there's anything that I need to. God damn.
Get into the sordid details now. I'll be right back.
I hate my. Anything here in the chat that I need to be aware of?
Wait. Stop scrolling. Oh wait, it's on a delay.
Yep.
Trying to read the little thick part of her essay.
I'm gonna read it out loud here in a second.
Okay.
Yes.
I was just catching up, see if there was anything in the
You can
chat
clearly,
before I went
like-
there.
You can clearly tell that this was affecting her
Her mental state.
ability to teach. And
God, what are they gonna
What
have the
do you
fucking? One second.
So what's up? What the fuck? Holy shit.
So, let's read this, shall we? One of her 342 pages. Jesus. So, there was one day in particular I struggled keeping my physical distance. I had called Garrett into my office to scorn him for the paper he turned in for my class. A paper that was easily, unquestionably, the worst paper I had ever read. There are not words to describe how bad this paper was, and I debated on how to approach him about it beforehand. I gave students second and third chances on assignments quite often, knowing that every student can have a bad day or a bad week, and that it shouldn't ruin their semester. I had seen in previous semesters how students would just give up or not bother working hard in the class if they got one bad grade on an exam or a project. I decided to print out his submission and have him read it out loud in front of me so that he could see how bad it was, rather than me showing him line by line all the grammatical and factual errors. He showed up early, sweating, having just come from the gym, he said. He sat too close to me, looked at me like I was something to devour, and brushed his legs against me several times. Wow, this reads like one of fucking Stacey Abrams' novels here.
Yeah, dude's probably just like minding his own fucking business. What is this bitch doing?
Right? I could feel the heat coming off his body, and I noticed him getting hard.
I
It
see
was
gently
difficult
caress
for
my
me to
hair,
focus,
fucking.
and for him too. I finished the lesson, and he lingered there until I said I had other things to do. I knew that day it was best if I wasn't alone with him, and made it a point to call him to my office only when other students would be around. I kept the door open. I can't read the rest there.
Bro, does anybody else rock hard right now? That's some good smut.
I think it's just you, dude.
Yeah, I think that's just you, bud.
I'm tubing.
Oh.
Just so you guys know, I always wear pants when I'm fucking on the Fren report. Get that out there.
I would hope so, yeah.
Except tonight.
Except tonight.
I knew this little reading was coming, so I had to be prepared.
Oh, that's why you got up just now, okay.
You pulling
Oh
the
shit, gotta
tubing?
go. Yeah.
All right.
Fucking right.
Well, that's enough of that because
Yeah.
this is a family show.
We don't want to lose a speaker, you know? I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Be back in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
20 minutes. No.
What? Oh, I thought I pressed mute. I thought that meant the camera was off. Here goes the YouTube channel. Be right back. Gotta go grab some lotion.
Yeah, right?
My hands are dry. My fucking hands are dry. What? No. Absolutely, yeah. Just,
I need to moisten my nostrils.
can't have them nostrils dry. Oy.
Oy vey.
So, the moral of the story is, guys.
Moral of
come
the
on.
story, guys, is don't stick your dick in crazy.
Bro, are you kidding me? Did you see this tweet that just came through? The House of Representatives has rammed down through an immigration amnesty provision for more than 7 million Chinese nationals.
What?
Are you kidding me?
Put it in the
fucking-
Fren Report live group chat.
Yeah, I'll throw it in right now. Yeah, it's for the Hong Kong protesters.
Oh, for the Hong Kong protest. I mean, I'm not super.
I thought the
against that.
UK was supposed to take them.
Yeah, whatever.
Somebody's got to take them. Come on.
I mean, the Chinese can take them for all I care. This country doesn't need any more immigrants. They don't need any more
I
foreigners.
mean, 7
regardless
million is
how
a
base they
fucking
are.
lot. A free pass to 7.5 million Chinese citizens. We got Zini the Pooh here.
Well, that doesn't seem like any kind of a fucking threat to national security at all.
Yeah.
No, 7.5 million people from our biggest enemy right now. What could go wrong?
What are you, a bigot?
Dude, that's like
White-
20% of the fucking American population.
Wait, what?
I think your math is a little bit off there.
No, it's like 2% still. 220, you know.
Never forget the 6 million%. Oy.
Obey.
They're gonna bring in 6 gorillion fucking Chinese nationals.
Dude, that is fucking like so fucking ass backwards. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't care if they're paid off. Like, what the fuck? Like, how can they think that that's gonna fucking end well for them? It's just
Okay, the law enables residents of China's special territory to claim temporary protected status in the United States, thus making them immune to most forms of American immigration law enforcement. Why?
I didn't watch
House
the
of
movie.
Representatives, so there's no surprise.
I didn't watch the movie, but
Can't
did you
Trump
guys see?
veto this?
Did you guys see the movie Elysium?
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Where
Yeah,
the
with Matt Damon.
where the elite
Damon.
I'm Matt Damon.
The elite build like a fucking utopian city in the fucking orbit and leave the fucking mungy shit fucking nations that they've destroyed.
Actually, it's a ring world.
Yeah, and then
It's Israel up there.
and then diversity still reaches them.
Actually,
Like, that's like a fucking warning. They made a warning to themselves that they're gonna destroy the world, and they're gonna think that they can get away from all the fucking the shittiness that they create, and they're still not going to.
Well, I
Okay,
believe that movie was made by and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that movie was made by Nell Blomkamp.
Yeah, the guy from District 9.
District 9.
Oh.
Which is like,
That was a good movie.
so that guy does not.
I like that movie. Yeah.
Racist, but I mean they can all easily be viewed as racist movies.
No, I'm talking about the special effects.
He is South African too,
that's racist.
so he has this intimate experience with becoming.
Yeah, but
a minority.
every movie nowadays has something, you know.
Yeah, and I will say this thing, it only made it through the House of Representatives. It still has to go through the Senate, and Trump can veto it. So it's not. I highly
fucking
doubt
hope
it'll
so.
make it through the Senate even. You know,
For the sake of the world, I hope that gets fucking vetoed.
it's fucking Nancy Pelosi and fucking Bug Eyes, fucking Adam Schiff, fucking virtue signaling, basically.
God, you guys need a fucking Sulla. You need a fucking strongman dictator to come in and fucking institute fucking purges.
Oh, what, somebody like Trudeau
Have you guys
there,
noticed
bud?
that Schumer seems to be like
Yeah, right.
turning into a merchant meme the older he gets?
Yes.
Who's this?
Well, he's about 5
Schumer?
merchant memes.
Like-
'cause he's a fucking wide son of a bitch, let me tell you. But
Fucking a guy named Schumer is fucking turning into a
Schumer.
merchant meme? No.
It's just it's insane like how he looks like an A. Wyatt man drawing.
Schumer.
Yeah.
Fucking Schumer.
Shoima.
District 9 was the fucking paused version of fucking Short Circuit.
Was it paused though?
Really?
Yeah, it's all this fucking like, oh, the only way we're gonna understand the aliens is if we interbreed with them and we become them. Ay.
But it's kind of like a body.
Wait,
horror,
wait.
the way that he
Wait, like
transforms
Short
into
Circuit?
alien.
Like
And-
number 5? Are we
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
the little
The kind-
robot?
Yeah, like the retarded fucking robot.
I love
they just
that
replaced
movie.
it with aliens. No.
I was a kid. Don't ruin that.
Johnny 5 is Alive is fucking. I love that movie. No, I think
And-
District 9.
I
is
like
the
it because of the
shitty
brown face. I like the Pajit face.
Oh, yeah.
version
The aliens are shown as like really violent and kind of disgusting, and
Well-
it's also not very kind towards blacks. Like there's
No.
a scene where the aliens
But-
are selling weapons. To,
So
like,
it's accurate?
these, like, Nigerian immigrants,
but-
and they're fucking just violent apes.
But it puts this whole thing on that just because they're animals and can't behave in a sensible manner to have any kind of a fucking society, we're the problem. It's not them. We just don't understand them. Right? Like the hero of the movie is a guy who becomes half alien and saves the aliens from because we're just we just don't understand them.
I would say it could certainly be viewed.
Nah, I mean, he wanted to save his kid, you know? I don't think it went that way. Like,
Maybe I'm
yeah.
just so fucking. I'm so fucking.
he wanted to save his
black-pilled.
people, you know? Yeah,
Well,
relax,
no,
bro.
I'm not even saying that most people didn't view it in that way. I'm just saying that you could view it as kind of a red pill movie, because the aliens are definitely shown as not an attractive species. I mean, not even just
Yeah.
physically, but though in their behavior. They live in
No,
like
exactly.
favelas and shit.
Yep. But it's always kind of a push at the movie that it's not their fault. I mean, they were stuck here. They didn't want to be stuck here. They got infected with some sort of a virus, and the real reason that they're living like that, and they is because racism.
Yeah, or xenophobia.
I'm not saying I'm not okay. I'm gonna stop now because if you guys like the movie, I don't want to. I don't want to ruin. I don't want you guys.
No,
No,
listen,
I
listen,
actually watched
you
this-
can we can pick apart any movie that's been
Okay,
made.
so I
You know?
just
I actually
And
didn't think it
there's-
was all that impressive of a
well-
movie, aside from like the special effects, which were kind
Yeah,
of
that's
cool.
what I like.
Yeah,
I
but,
like
he had
special
huge
effects.
potential.
One other thing that just makes it kind of red pilled is, obviously it's supposed to be an analogy for apartheid. Like, I think everybody gets it.
Oh fuck! You guys keep cutting out. All right,
Mhm.
I keep cutting out.
Oh, sorry. So I said it's supposed to be an analogy for apartheid because it takes place in South Africa and the director's South African.
Yeah.
They live in like a Bantustan and all that.
So what you're
But, like,
saying
one thing
is
that's,
it's like apartheid, but in space.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking
The
exactly.
Federation, right?
But like the one interesting thing about it is that it does kind of make allow the conceit of that the aliens, which are obviously supposed to be analogous to like the blacks, to the Bantus, they're foreign. They weren't there first, which is the actual true historical reality about the Bantus. They weren't there for the white people were there first, not the Bantus.
Right.
Yeah.
There were blacks there, but they were the Khoisan, who were very small in number and kind of don't even look all that black. They look like dark Asian.
It was incredibly
Ew.
sparsely populated. A few bands of fucking barefoot, fucking naked guys running around eating fucking
Pygmies.
lizards and shit.
Gods must be crazy types.
Exactly.
I want to push back a little bit on what you said, hot stuff. I don't think that every movie you can like pick apart and find like pause in.
There's some kvetching in every movie, you know.
Recent movie, I don't know if you guys saw Krampus, but if you pick Krampus apart, what you find is the lesson there is forget your traditions and die. Like that's what the whole movie's about. Like they forget their familial, their ethnic traditions, and for that they're punished by a fucking Christmas demon. They're all killed.
That
Like,
actually used to
everyone
be,
dies.
That actually used to be a fairly common theme in movies. You don't see it much anymore, but you used to see that a lot.
Which is why it blew me away when I saw Krampus. I was like, holy fucking shit, that's pretty base.
Like I think especially in the 80s and 90s, it was like really common. A really common
Yeah.
theme.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
wanna
that's true. Yes.
I wouldn't want to have an argument with somebody, but I wouldn't mind hearing somebody make a fucking attempt and try to tear apart fucking Conan the Barbarian.
Well,
If
hey,
you
as
can
long
do
as we're...
that-
Oh, yeah, that one's pretty...
I was like,
Conan's pretty based.
If you can
Yeah.
fucking, if you
That
can
new
find
Conan or Schwarzenegger?
no,
Conan?
the real
Yeah.
Conan, the only fucking Conan the Barbarian that matters.
Old
If you
Swattery
can show me a problem with that, I'd like to hear where you can find it, because that'd be interesting, because I've watched that quite a few times. I'm like, fucking, this movie is fucking based
Which Barbarian or Destroyer?
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Destroyer's pretty good, too, but it has...
It's a good movie, but it's not as good.
Yeah, it's not Conan the Barbarian by any means. As long as we're talking about aliens, let's talk about the former Israeli space security chief. It says aliens exist, but humanity just isn't. You aren't ready.
Okay,
That is your second excellent segue of the night, I gotta say.
that was good. Okay, if aliens actually are like, and I'm not going to go into do they exist part, but if they've made contact and human beings have made contact with these fucking things, if the Israelis are putting out this fucking information, they've either got one locked in a fucking basement, they're bullshitting, as in against
they're
his
teaching
will,
them Hebrew? Or...
against his fucking will. Well, they're trying to control. They're gonna try to control it. They're fucking just.
It comes out and it's got like a little red string tied around its wrist.
It's sitting there going like, "Please save
Fucking
me."
aliens, bro.
Why did I have to
Fucking
land here?
aliens.
Holy shit! They're either it's a psyop of some type,
Of course.
or the aliens are the fucking nastiest, awful fucking creatures that we could have come across, and we have to fucking be as wary of them as anything.
I'm gonna say this: it's the Israeli space security chief. So, you know. Do I really need to say it?
I think you guys are missing the really obvious explanation here. So this guy is pretty old, right? And as
Boomer.
we all know, when people get old, they tend to get a little bit more honest. They tend to say the quiet part out loud, as liberals like to say. So I think what this guy is actually admitting to is that Jews are space aliens.
Yeah. You know what? I think in combination with that stupid monolith thing they're trying to push, and they're trying to like astroturf something. I don't know.
They have actually
Yeah.
been doing that. But let's get through this article and then we can discuss it a little bit here.
Go for it.
But
Come on, guys.
let's see. And this is from the Jerusalem Post because they're the only ones allowed to actually tell the truth about the Shlomo himself. So, by Shlomo, for Shlomo. So, has the state of Israel made contact with aliens? According to a retired Israeli general and current professor Haim Ashed, the answer is yes, but this has been kept a secret because the Goyim aren't ready. He didn't exactly say that. He said humanity, but you know what I mean. Speaking in an interview to Yediot Aharonot, imagine that name, Yediot, who served as the head of Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Well, I gotta say, he was successful. In that whole 30-year span, Israel did not get attacked from space once.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, he's a 3-time recipient of the Israel Security Award. See? Israel recognized that, wow, he's good at this. We haven't been attacked from space once. Explain that Israel...
Sending us foreign aid, you know?
Right. Explain that Israel and the U.S. have both been dealing with aliens for years. And this by no means refers to immigrants, with Ashed clarifying the existence of a galactic federation. The 87-year-old former space security chief gave further descriptions about exactly what sort of agreements have been made between the aliens and the U.S.
Just let us run your banking systems, go ahead.
Which ostensibly have been made because they wish to research and understand the fabric of the universe. This cooperation includes a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives. If true, this would coincide with U.S. President Donald Trump's creation of the Space Force as the 5th branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, though it is unclear how long this sort of relationship, if any, has been going on between the U.S. and its reported extraterrestrial allies. But Ashed insists that Trump is aware of them and that he was on the verge of disclosing their existence. However, the Galactic Federation reportedly stopped him from doing so, saying they wished to prevent mass hysteria since they felt humanity needed to evolve and reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are. It's faking gay. What's to understand?
Bro.
So what they're saying is this guy has, which is really strange for somebody of Jewish descent to have schizophrenia. Very odd.
Yeah. I'm sure that has nothing to do with it.
And watched a bit too much Star Trek.
Purely a coincidence, Goy.
Bro.
It's the Prime Directive, guys.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a take on this. I could definitely see this like ramping up, right? And then using it as some sort of like gay psyop reason to quote unquote unite the world, you know, to push, to further push. I mean, because like think about, you know, any kind of movie like Independence Day, you know, it's all like different people coming together because we have to, not necessarily to fight any aliens, but you know what I mean.
What if the real
that meme is...
Have you seen the Black Pill Report take on the day that Earth stood still? Have you ever watched that on fucking YouTube?
I think so.
I don't watch him too much because he's too fucking black pilled.
Because black
but
pill.
yeah. But watch his take on the day that Earth stood still.
Oh, this guy's name is Yediot. But
Idiot.
Yep. Don't make that up, bro.
Yiddish idiot. It's a nice portman.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's anti-Semitic.
Yes.
All right, there's more to this article, though. There's more to this article.
There's more.
No, but wait, there's more.
That's what you should name this episode. But wait, there's more.
As for why he's chosen to reveal this information now, Ashed explained that the timing was simply due to how much the academic landscape has changed and how respected he is in academia. If I had come up with what
Not
I'm
anymore.
saying today 5 years ago, I would have been hospitalized, he explained to Yetiot. He added that today they're already talking differently. I have nothing to lose. I've received my degrees and awards. I am respected in universities abroad where the trend is also changing. Ashed provided more information in his newest book, The Universe Beyond the Horizons, Conversations with Professor Haim Ashed, along with other details such as how aliens have prevented nuclear apocalypses and when we can jump in and visit the Men in Black. Oh, the book is available now. Buy now, Goyam. Hurry up and buy. While it is unclear if any evidence exists that could support Ashed's claim, hint, there's not. They did come just ahead of a recent announcement by Space Ill, the group behind Israel's failed attempt to land a spacecraft on the moon in 2019. Uploaded to social media with the text, "Get ready to get excited again." The announcement contained a 15-second video of the moon with text saying, "Back to the moon," followed by the date December 9th, 2020. It is likely that this is a follow-up to the Beresheet spacecraft, which crashed after engineers lost contact with it just minutes before it was due to land. However, the follow-up project, titled Beresheet 2, is expected to take 3 years to be ready. But sadly, we may never know the truth. The Jerusalem Post was unable to reach out to the supposed Galactic Federation for comment. Oy vey. Well, isn't that something, Goy?
It's just, I don't know, dude. Yeah, but then you're gonna have all these cogs like, oh, aliens, you know, just like in the movies.
Right.
Yeah. Probably just
Just
testing
like the
stories, sees what
movies.
flies, you know. Yeah.
What are the chances that we see a body
Oh
in
man,
the next like
I clicked
year?
the link in the D Live chat there to the TP USA, and the top comment
Ooh.
is just Google US Liberty, and I want to like it so bad, but it has 88 likes. Okay, now I can like it because somebody else liked it. It had 88 likes, and I was like, I don't want to fuck that up.
Yeah, I had one this morning. I found somebody tweeted something about how the Nazis couldn't believe they had to live with Jews, and it had 109 likes. So I liked it and made it 110 because I'm like,
Nice. See, yeah, 109 is not one I mind adding to. That's for sure.
Based and like killed.
88 is a little different.
I made shepherd's pie and my fucking ground beef is dry tasting. I'm fucking not happy with myself.
I put a lot of bacon in it.
Mm. It's too lean. I got lean ground beef, I think.
You can put some bacon grease in that shit.
Somebody mentioned in the chat the New York State Senate Assembly bill
Oh, yeah.
about the vaccine. I want to get into that because like they already like are in. I think in the UK they're already coming out with like, you know, vaccine licenses. Hey, you got a license for that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it says carry it in your purse at all time. You know, carry it in your pocket at all
Yeah, you
times.
have to
So what
have
does that mean? You know,
You have to have your vaccine passport. But yeah, New York is putting them forth the one. Let's find it here in just a second, because there's a part that says mandatory or mandate. Oh yeah. If public health officials determine that... Here, let me pull this out. Pop it on screen. There we go. If public health officials determine that residents of the state are not developing sufficient immunity from the COOF, the department shall mandate vaccination for all individuals or groups of individuals who, as shown by clinical data, are proven to be safe to receive such vaccine. Now that's some interesting language there.
Hold up. Check first who sponsored the bill. Check that last name for me.
Is it Sheckelberg?
It's Rosenthal. Oh,
Rosenthal.
God.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yep, Rosen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in committee. It's got to go on the floor and then pass by the Senate. You know, we'll see. But, you know, people are not going to go for this.
Oh, it's probably going to pass because New York's state bar, I just did a little research after you posted it. It recommended to the government that they go for mandatory vaccination. Oh, son of a bitch. It's a redheaded Jew. Her name is Linda Rosenthal.
Linda Rosen. Yeah, let's look at this bitch real quick.
How's the
She
schnauzer?
represents Manhattan's Upper West Side.
Of course she does.
And the Clinton/Hell's Kitchen neighborhoods.
Oh, vey. Look at this.
I for one.
Oh
am
God, she was
shocked.
born in 1957 to parents who fled the Nazis in the 19.
Oh, Jesus.
Holocaust
She
survivors.
literally looks like, what's his name? From Ghostbusters and Little Shop of Horrors.
Rick Moranis.
She looks like Rick Moranis in a wig.
She actually looks like a more attractive version of Chuck Schumer's wife. Now that's not saying much.
Holy fuck, dude.
If you've
End of
actually
the
seen Chuck
Yenta.
Schumer's
Look
wife.
at the
Look at that
schnoz on that one.
Whoa.
Run,
Bro,
kitty. She's
absolute
gonna eat you.
Yenta.
Oh, that picture's really bad. Her picture on Wikipedia, which I think is the one in the top left there, looks substantially better. But yeah,
It's good that she
looks
it's
bad
good that she
Look at
makes
that
up
one.
for her. She makes up for her physical shortcomings with good style and haircuts.
Yeah.
Look at that absolute unit she's got on her face. Jeez.
There you go, guys.
She's going to be able to smell the
Right.
non-vaccinated right away.
I know it's difficult, but try not to pull the tubing.
Oh God, I'm tubing.
This is absolutely the way there's more episodes. This is amazing.
Oh, wait, there's more.
You look just like my mother. Look just like my mother when she was in the concentration camps. Oh. I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Yep. Well, there goes any hope of getting a stiffy for the next few days.
Or ever.
Oh my God.
Sorry, honey, but I can't have sex anymore. I saw this picture of this gal named Rosenstein. Ah.
I mean, not as bad as like a picture of Lizzo would be, but pretty close.
Is that the
Duber says he needs those nudes.
is that the Jewish plan? for a white genocide, just be so fucking hideous that every time a goy sees you, they don't want to procreate anymore.
It's part
That's
of
an
their
elaborate
diabolic
scheme.
but it's part of their diabolical plan.
All right, guys, all we have to do is show them our women.
We just need to give them the nose.
Mm.
The nose.
You see the one I sent with the soccer player that kicked the gay flag?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
What a chat. They want to arrest him.
They want to arrest him
Yeah.
for.
It's a hate crime.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind this took place in the UK, okay?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes a lot more sense, yeah.
Based.
Did you guys see that Jerusalem Post article? We must define anti-Semitism to stop anti-Semitism. I'll throw it in
We
the.
have to make
group
it up.
chat.
We have to make it up so that we can fucking.
It's the very first line. Anti-Zionism is a contemporary form of anti-Semitism. We must fight this hate's influence to secure the future of the Jewish people. That sounds familiar.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Secure the future. Huh. Where have I heard that before?
You white supremacist in your 14 words are so racist. Now here's our 14 words on the Jewish supremacy. Like, it's fucking in the same goddamn sentence. Why, what the fuck is wrong with normies that they don't see this shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Television. What else?
Yeah.
They're being told everything's okay. Biden will be in. Don't worry.
But all my
These people
favorite
are-
comedians are Jewish. I can't have a problem with Jewish power.
Who doesn't love Seinfeld, huh?
Why didn't they? Okay. They replaced Lenny Bruce with George Carlin for a fucking reason. What was it? George Carlin's a Catholic.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't call him out for being fucking a foreign influence. They're very fucking they're very smart. All my favorite, it's all my favorite comedians are Jewish. Well, they replaced them with fucking non-Jewish people who have the same goddamn message.
Well, it also helped that Lenny Bruce died in 1966.
No, I know, but they didn't replace him
What
with
the
another fucking Lenny Bruce, right?
So
Right,
I was
yeah.
looking at the Jerusalem Post here. Germany to remove anti-Semitic Nazi-made changes to its phonetic alphabet.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Excuse me?
Oh,
Eventually, I'm just gonna have to go back and retake the fucking fatherland. This is fucking getting ridiculous.
yeah. This isn't even worth it.
And nothing against Poland, but there's a couple of fucking territories I'm gonna have to take back too. Sorry, any Polish people. Nothing personal. But Silesia is German. Thank you very much.
They actually have a whole
is-
Kabbalah
so-
section on the J Post here.
And Mamel and
Oh,
Königsberg.
hell no.
I saw an article about German people being encouraged to move back to Königsberg and Danzig
Yeah.
because the Polish people were like, yeah, it's okay, we can kind of do this, but it's really helpful to have the fucking Germans around. Like, this was in the past 10 years. They were trying to encourage German nationals to come back.
Oh, get ready,
The
bud.
descendants of.
Trudeau says Pfizer's COOF vaccine is coming to Canada before the end of the month.
This fucking worries me big time.
249,000 doses in total will be shipped this month. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this out there, and I hope all of my white brethren do the same. Is that I'm gonna make a pledge that I'm going to do my part to end white privilege, and I'm going to make sure that all people of color receive the vaccination before I receive the vaccination.
That's stunning and brave.
Noble.
Stunning and brave.
you on that.
I will make the sacrifice.
For
I am
national-
not going to take the vaccination as long as there is a single black person alive that is unvaccinated.
Yeah, this one is good to no doctors. I already have mine lined up. I got buddies that are doctor. I'm like, all right, you're writing that no, bro. I don't know what you got to do, but I'm not taking it. My son is not taking it.
Dude,
I support that for.
Well, is your son black?
No. But if it comes
Anyway.
to that,
He
yeah,
didn't say his wife's son. He said his son.
yeah.
For
Exactly.
national security issues, we have to make sure that our greatest ally in the Middle East, they are. all
I agree. They
vaccinated
need to take it
before we
first.
are.
They need to get it
Yeah.
first
Well, they
We'd
invented
be,
it.
we'd be
didn't they?
lost without them.
because
And honestly, after they were forced to go through the Holocaust, they should not be forced to go through a second one of the Ching Chong AIDS.
exactly.
We must
Exactly.
protect them. We must
Exactly.
protect them.
Never
we must
again.
protect Israel
Yes.
Never again.
and end white privilege by giving all people
All
of
in
color
one swoop. All in one swoop.
right.
I think this is a
Consider
good
it
idea.
reparations.
That's what I
Consider it
tweeted that,
reparations. We
actually.
will give it to them free of charge.
Yeah, I tweeted
it's,
that same thing
It's
earlier
free
today.
reparations.
Yeah.
Because we're all
Reparations, yo.
future catastrophe, right?
All right, so here's this.
It's only fair.
We must define anti-Semitism to stop anti-Semitism. I guess it's hard to stop something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long list.
That's why they wrote
Anti-Zionism,
that article. They're creating it.
and of
They're
course,
just gonna
from
put a
I'll be
link.
back in a bit. I gotta
first fucking sentence. Anti-Zionism is a contemporary form of anti-Semitism. We must fight this hate influence to secure the future of... Listen to this wording here. To secure the future of the Jewish people. In the
Bro,
US
right?
and in
That's
the-
what I was spurging out about.
Wow.
And a future for Jewish children. HH, boys.
Wow.
HH.
Does it say HH? Please tell me it says HH.
I wish.
Yeah, I might have to subscribe to them if that was the case.
Social media, the most utilized news source for people 35 and under. And college campuses are two major battlegrounds in the fight against Jew hatred. Yes, we are actively fighting Jew hatred. They hate us, and we are fighting it. Radical hate groups, including the far left, the alt-right, and Muslim extremists. At least we
Everybody.
can all agree on one thing.
Like,
Fuck it,
everybody
one
hates
struggle.
us. Everybody
struggle.
hates us. Really.
Are using these platforms to promote anti-Semitism to the young and most impressionable. Although these hate groups have very different worldviews and agenda, they all share a hatred of Jews.
I wonder why.
Maybe it's time to unify.
Just walk up to the Antifa fucking guy and go, "Hey, that guy over there was fucking, being a dick to you over there. Yeah, he's part of the tribe. You guys got a fucking you got the same problem as us, guy."
The radical left and Muslim extremists have formed a dangerous alliance to spread their anti-Semitism. They cloak Jew hatred under the guise of social justice by attempting to delegitimize the right of the Jewish state of Israel to exist. The boycott, divestment, and sanctions movement is the main promoter of this tactic, with the help of groups such as Students for Justice in Palestine. For example, during the latest waves of BLM protests sparked by the... I'm not going to even read this sentence as written because it's just going to piss me off. So I'm going to say, sparked by the overdose of George Floyd.
Oh God.
BDS proponents attempted...
George Floyd was spiritually Jewish.
We've
made him honorary. Sorry, go ahead.
He did have a big nose. So. BDS proponents attempted to deceivingly co-opt the BLM movement and shift its indignation against Israel by falsely claiming that Israel trains American law enforcement in racist and repressive policing tactics. Wait, but they do.
Yeah. But acknowledging it is anti-Semitic.
Right. Unless you're Jewish. Then
Yeah,
you can
well,
brag
of course.
about
Of course. That's completely different.
Then you can brag about it. Time after time, the false narrative that Israel, which was established only 72 years ago, is an irredeemably corrupt white colonialist project that promotes and inspires racism in America, is being pushed on social media and on college campuses. There's so many problems with that sentence that I'm just gonna leave it for now. In the face of such powerful hate campaign, many progressive-oriented young people, including Jews, are given no choice but to move away from, if not stand against, the Jewish state. If being a Zionist, which means supporting the right of Jews for self-determination in their biblical homeland of Israel, is equal to supporting racism, imperialism, police brutality, and all other manners of evil, how can one fight for social justice and be a Zionist at the same time? Well, I gotta say, you bring up a good point. Accordingly, Jewish students are branded as either a good Jew, one who opposes Israel, or a bad Jew, a Zionist who supports the Jewish state and as such opposes social justice. This twisted strategy allows our detractors to freely attack those who are branded as bad Jew and call a legitimate criticism of Israel rather than anti-Semitism. But I don't think I even want to read all of this.
I have a good
giving
solution.
me brain damage.
I have an easy 3 steps to end all anti-Semitism. 1, if
Expulsion.
Jewish people would stop being Jewish people and would just get the fuck out. 3 easy steps, done.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's possible. We can do this.
We can do it.
I just saw something funny. It's unrelated, but I posted it in the Fren Report Live. It's a funny little interaction between 2 people that you guys might get a laugh out of.
What's that?
Posted in the Fren Report chat. It's some melanated person who tweets "Crackers Man," and the response to it is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so pretty good.
My little brown dumpling.
Crackers, man.
Do you see the?
He actually writes "whip."
Whip. Submit to the white man, whip. Back in your cage, my little brown dumpling. Oh, I'm going to save this one as an image.
I don't know who that guy is, but he deserves a high five.
Right? I might have to give him a follow.
His ad is fucking covered up, but should be able to find him.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. 'Cause they covered his ad, but not his name.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? My little brown dumpling.
in my head like fucking 3 times. It was like fucking every time it was funnier.
Because it's fucking hilarious. God damn it. Submit to the white man. I'm just gonna leave this up. Whip.
That is fucking like top tier fucking shit post right there. Not because it's an effective thing, just because it's so fucking funny. Guy probably actually likes fucking brown chicks too.
Yeah, probably.
I want to keep you in my cage. Get back in there, my little brown dumpling. All right, sorry.
Did you see the Trump tweet before?
Oh, wow.
Somebody posted on chat.
Yeah. Well, Trump tweeted this. Brian Kemp and Jeff Duncan and Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger will be completely responsible for the potential loss of our 2 great senators from Georgia. Won't call a special session or check for signature verification. That's
very
really
angry.
Right.
Oh, people are angry.
People are angry.
Standing by, right?
Monitoring the situation.
Situation monitored.
But does he do this because there's certain shit he can't make any kind of a move on and he's just trying to bring attention to it? Or does he do it because he's fucking as autistic as I am?
I mean, those two aren't mutually exclusive.
Because I gotta say, if Trump actually does his tweets, he's fucking like, I like the guy. Just based on the way he words his tweets. Not even what he fucking says, the way he words it is fucking fantastic.
I'm just gonna pop this on screen because it's hilarious. And it'd be funnier if I don't give any explanation for it. I just pop it up there.
See Raphael's Q's comment in the D-Live comments.
The best promo code for Black Friday was George Floyd. That's a dead meme, bro.
Dude. Clearly.
Bro, it's like you're trying to like strangle every drop out of that meme that you can.
Give it some air, bro.
You need to give it a little room to breathe.
Needs a little breathing room there.
You're squeezing the life out of that joke.
The rest of this episode will us be just laughing at that.
Welcome to Fren Report, folks, where we laugh at our own jokes for 3 hours.
Goddamn right.
Oh, fuck. I can't breathe. Now I know how St. fucking Floyd felt.
St. George of the fentanyl.
You might have to mute for a minute.
I can't
Okay,
breathe.
no. No, I got it. I'm back.
I don't think I do. Oh,
All right.
shit.
Somebody say something serious. Okay.
I'm trying, but I'm failing.
Yeah, my brain is just like racing, trying to think of more Floyd jokes.
Oh fuck. All right. Oh. All right, we're back. Oh fuck. So what is serious? Oh. All right.
I'm trying not to, but I just can't stop laughing at that. Oh.
Oh. All right. I literally couldn't breathe though. Okay.
Wow, what's this? Discovery Channel produces show under instruction and supervision of Chinese Communist Party, boasts development of socialism. Discovery Channel is producing a show, The Day I Ran China, under the instruction and supervision of the Chinese Communist Party, pushing party talking points and promoting tech firms banned by various U.S. federal agencies, the National Pulse can reveal. The show summarizes itself as allowing young entrepreneurs from around the world to become apprentices in China's remote and mysterious countryside, gaining hands-on experience with the vast nation's diverse ethnic groups.
You're going to camp, bro.
That's a
Exactly.
exactly.
Fly you over there. You're going to camp, bro.
That's a hard pass for me.
Man, you're over there and something breaks out? Nah. No, thank you.
Dude, you go over there and you're anywhere near what they consider diversity, you're in a fucking camp.
They'll use you as an extra in Mulan too, you know?
Yeah.
They're diverse ethnic communities.
Yeah, this is the work camp that we keep this ethnic group, and this is the work camp we keep this ethnic group in, and
Bro,
that's
worse
where-
than work camps. You're going to a re-education camp.
and this is where iPhones come from. Ooh.
And those are the suicide nets. And
No. They have children. Our fingers are not nearly tiny enough for all the intricate work involved in making iPhones.
No.
Right.
We couldn't figure anything like that out. I mean, what are we? We're just, the only technology that white folks have is by stealing it from fucking black folks. We can't do that kind
Well,
of shit.
yeah.
CNN anchors and Biden advisors attend a major Chinese communist conference with Genie the Pooh himself.
Oh, cool. Bro, I mean,
Cool.
the New York Post told me that Biden is already more popular than Trump ever has been. So
did you read that?
I'm on board. I didn't read. I didn't read an article. I just saw the tweet.
Yeah, it
and
was from
I scrolled-
CNN.
I mean, why shouldn't?
Oh, I saw New York Post say it too. I thought, but yeah. Yeah. Was there
But,
an article to accompany it?
But of course. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't read
yeah, but it wasn't. It was short. and
Too
so it
long,
wasn't-
didn't read. You know?
Actually, it was short, and it wasn't anything.
Too short, didn't care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Too
exactly.
short, didn't care. Exactly.
I'm trying to hold on to my IQ points, and every article like that knocks a few down.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Just like the porn is equal to Renaissance art tweets. Every time I see one of those, I become exponentially fucking dumber.
Oh, look, there were naked people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, honestly, man, the amount of like people. I mean, that dude who I'm talking about who tweeted that, it looks like he's an Orthodox, or the Orthodogs. He's got like 3K followers. But I see that take a lot, where people equate nudity in art with pornography.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it speaks volumes about their mental state, like, how much of a fucking coomer do you have to be that you see tits on a statue and you think, this is supposed to make me cum?
Oh no, the guy's argument. The guy's argument that back then during the Renaissance, like somebody in the church actually wrote the paper, saying like, oh, we should keep all visions of the flesh out of the church. Anything that would basically stimulate that, So that's where the guy was from.
I was gonna say, Jamie, I think this is
but that guy was a coomer too. Sorry.
I think this is a personal attack on me. Every time I see a marble statue, the pants come off. I'm just, I am.
But I mean, even back then, I think that speaks to that. It seems like a subversive thing to even put out there. You know what I mean?
No, it is.
Like,
because it's perverting the natural.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that type of art is an obvious. It's obvious what it is. Like it's just.
Well, it's exactly what you said. How big of a coomer do you have to be to fucking...
Right, to even to think that other people are thinking that as well. Like, bro, you see those fucking tits? Those marble tits?
Want to throw out a little example that
Titties
might not...
on that one.
This might not... this might not initially sound relevant, but I'll try to explain why it is. When I was married... And I would see a woman that was hotter than my wife. I'm not saying I didn't notice. I never fucking saw a pair of tits that were like, ooh, those are nice tits. But I didn't react the same way that horny single guys would, because I have my wife and I'm going home to this. There was never for a moment would pop into my head, geez, maybe I could sneak out of this party with that gal and go shag her. So I could appreciate beauty without turning it into a perverted, dirty thing.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You can. I mean, pornography, like by definition, exists solely to like titillate those your base desires.
No,
right?
I understand. I understand. But I'm playing devil's advocate. Okay.
No, yeah, I feel you. I understand.
Like, okay, that's now because we're over desensitized, where I can do 2 clicks and be looking at hardcore stuff. But back then, that didn't exist, So back then, you could make the argument that some people would, having nothing other to go on.
I think it has more to do with
statue of.
I think it has more to do with the priestly class and their kind of hang-ups than it does to do with the average person. I mean, the average person back then wouldn't have been surprised by seeing a pair of boobs. The average person.
Also,
then...
I think it's. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go on.
I was just gonna say it's. I don't want to say it's. I don't know how to word this. I think it's like important to. Like, I don't know. To be able to see nudity without it being in a sexual context.
Yeah, but it doesn't even. It's not even that it doesn't have to be. We have to, puritanically destroy all. You can't think anything sexually, or you're going to fucking hell. But to go, okay, a woman's breasts are a natural sexual display, and it is what it is.
But also a naturally like whole. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, but they don't have to represent a base sexual desire. They can represent something more like motherhood.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say they're also like a symbol of maternity, and you could extrapolate that out to life itself.
Exactly.
No, titties are cooming.
Yeah. And so to live in a world where we are turning, and it's funny because this is what the shit that the lefties and feminists say they want, but when we say, no, yeah, this is a good idea, let's go with this, they're like, no, you can't do that. But to go, let's take all the things that we like about women, and for men to go, we're gonna idealize this and say these are good things for society, and not to be objectified, and not to be turned into a Coomer thing, but to be appreciated and we want to achieve this because this female form is the epitome of health, right? And it's not about, oh, we only like that because it's sexually pleasing. No, we like that because it looks healthy. We don't want to sexualize fat women, not because some retarded bias. We look at that and we go, that looks unhealthy. We want them to be healthy.
Right, and I mean, I would even maybe argue that trying to turn it into a thing where it's inherently sexual or inherently arousing, to say that the human body exists as pornography itself, just to give you boners. I think that's kind of a subversive argument.
Yeah, it's a denigration of it. It's a denigration of it. And
right, because if you successfully do that, if you successfully sexual human form, then yeah, there is an argument for removing it from public spaces, especially churches or government buildings and shit like that. Like if you convince enough people of your argument there, then yeah, it follows that it should all be removed. It's kind of self-fulfilling, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I just, I disagree.
But to associate the Venus de Milo with slut walks and fucking hardcore porn,
with Bella Delphine,
it's fucking retarded. It's retarded.
Dude, but
and it's
vials of bathwater, bro.
It's return to fucking
tradition. Did you see this picture?
Return to used condom.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you see a picture that somebody put up a couple days ago where a guy was cooling his computer with her bathwater?
Oh God.
The fuck?
Yeah. He had it all hooked up with the jar of her water, and the water would run through there and back into the computer.
Ugh. Fucking weird. That
somebody bought that drink,
days, bro.
Oh hell yeah!
Jesus, dude. No, yeah, it's there is a difference.
Speaking of Belle Delphine, did you see that she's selling a used condom?
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
I didn't see that.
I can't believe. Yeah. So she's apparently and I only know this because I saw a shitload of people posting about it. Apparently she's doing porn now, which I guess she wasn't doing before. I thought that was her thing, but
it wasn't
she's doing
porn before. It was just
right. It was just appreciation of God's gift to humanity. But she's apparently going to sell the condom that she and whoever used. And somebody's going to buy it, dude. Someone's going to buy a fucking used condom.
Coomer. Yep, they probably will. Because
someone's going to pay a lot of money because she's going to auction it.
She's going to auction it.
And I don't even have a joke for that. I don't have I have a joke.
That's a standalone, dude.
That's where we are, I suppose.
Yeah, that's okay. This is where the simping, the simp thing. It is based in a fucking there is some truth and honesty to it. It just gets taken to the fucking extreme because everything is nowadays. But dudes.
Well, yeah, that's the light switch brain so many people have installed in their mind by Jewish media is one or the other removable nuance.
Yeah, we gotta fucking drag these fuckers out and force them to go fishing and build fucking forts in the woods and fucking dig holes and fucking climb trees and stop being faggots. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
just this walk porn. I feel like that would be such an amazing start. You know, like people get a Coomer off porn for like 3 or 4 months and see how much differently their brain works.
Is it just me or is he breaking up?
He's breaking up. But what I think he's getting at is anti-Coomer camps. Sort of camps where they can, you know, I don't know, maybe concentrate on something other than Coomer. I don't
The
know what
internet's
you call
been
these
really
camps.
shitty tonight. You guys are sounding a little robot-y to me, so just let me know. I might have to leave and come back.
Now, you're
closed all my other tabs.
You're normal most of the time. You just broke up that one time. I didn't hear you
Alright,
before.
well. I'm gonna open chat on my phone instead.
That might help. Good thing Johnny's not here for the Coomer camp talk, because
He's screaming in his truck right now.
We should just nuke them all.
He's got his winky in one hand, he's shaking his fist at the sky with the other.
Who's driving the truck? Who's driving the truck?
Hopefully he pulled over. I mean, but no,
He's
maybe
pulling something.
yeah,
I'm
maybe
not
has
sure it's over.
maybe he has cruise control.
Driving with his knee. He's like, you bitches are fucking typing with your left. I'm driving with my knee.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh fuck! Let's start this again. Shit, hold on. Okay. All right.
Johnny, we need your insight. We need we need to hear the other side of the Coomer coin.
We need the Gilbert Gottfried voice going now.
Welcome to Fren Report Live, where you hear racist white men laugh for giggle for 3 hours.
You are not going to find this content anywhere else.
You will not find this content anywhere else.
That's got to be our fucking catchphrase now, dude. Like, it's so fucking true. It's so good. Okay. I shouldn't be getting drunk because I got to work in the morning, but fuck. I'm on my fucking shit. 6 now. I'm gonna slow down. Woo. Might be why I'm fucking laughing uncontrollably at arguably the fucking not funny jokes.
I mean, clearly they're funny, because otherwise we wouldn't be laughing.
It's pretty good,
right?
yeah. I'm stone cold sober as usual, and I was getting a kick out of that.
Yeah, I only drank on the show once, so. I was like,
Why you? Well, I'm either drinking a coffee or having a beer, but I don't usually actually get fucking tipsy on show.
yeah, I'm usually drinking sweet tea, because I like to live dangerously.
Bro, sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Shit.
I noticed today I went to the gas station, and apparently Bang makes like a sweet tea variety.
Be careful with that shit, man. They always talk about fucking George Floyd and his fucking fentanyl, but they never talk about the fact he was on fucking sweet tea. OD'd on that shit, yo.
The Bang is the white man's fentanyl. Every time I see somebody drinking a Bang, I wonder if like I don't know. I always wonder like, are you racist? Are you an online internet racist as well?
Dude, I like fucking. I go through phases where I'm like fucking, where I'm shit posting a lot and things are going on, I'm interacting with people, and I fucking will be like driving around and make eye contact with somebody around town. I'm just like, do they know? Are they one of us?
I saw these bikers wearing Stahlhelms, and I almost threw a Roman up at them just to see. It's like, I know there's plenty of us out there, man.
Yeah.
It's you just gotta signal somehow.
Nowadays, you don't know because they might be fucking completely unaware of what they're doing. Oh, I just bought this because it looked like a fucking cool motorcycle helmet. I'm not into these fucking. I don't know about this Nazi shit. Man, what the fuck's this about?
I don't know, man. That's not like a helmet that's really going to protect you in a motorcycle crash. So
It was
I feel like
actually-
it's got to be.
Like a real deal? Was it a real deal fucking steel helmet?
I mean, no, but it was like that. That like style, you know. It looked like it was made out of plastic or something, but
Okay, yeah.
it was straight up like a German World War II helmet. Very specific style, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe I'm crazy and I'm seeing it everywhere. Maybe I'm far too extremely online.
You're just hoping. You're hoping now, right?
I saw a tweet of a girl, like BLM girl. It's like, oh, I went to the thrift shop or whatever, and I picked up this jacket, and people keep telling me it's like Nazi, and then she shows the label. It's like SS lightning bolts. Yeah.
Oh, base.
Accidentally fucking based. That's hilarious, actually.
Yeah.
I just thought it looked good. It was this nice red armband with this white circle and this black little symbol. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. Did you see?
I thought it was East Indian.
Walrus, did you see the Tucker thing I posted? It's like it's talking about dual citizenship.
Chinaman was?
Columbia Bugle.
Yeah.
They apparently deleted it.
Oh.
Already?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fuck.
It doesn't
Wow.
open.
I have it here. It says the Chinese government doesn't allow dual citizenship. Why would they? Why would anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it now. So here. Apparently they deleted it and maybe there was a typo or something. Some people actually care about those things.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
I do them on purpose.
I made a typo in a great tweet today, and I just said, fuck it, I don't care.
I do typos on purpose. You gotta get on
Yeah.
my level.
I said, I took that picture of Fuentes looking down at Patrick Casey's ass and said, I need a girl that looks at me the wat Fuentes looks at Casey's ass. I didn't notice it until, an hour later. I was just, oh, whatever. Fuck it, dude.
You know,
But-
the wat he does that, yo.
YT.
I always laugh because, people like fucking delete tweets because of a typo or fucking get this like shame fucking thing going on. And every time I do it, I feel stupid, but I just fucking leave it. Rather just fucking leave it unless it's like, I post the wrong picture or something that doesn't go along with it.
But yeah, from the Columbia Bugle here, it says, Tucker Carlson, the Chinese government doesn't allow dual citizenship. Why would they? Why would anyone? Dai Dongxing.
Sorry, what?
Dai Dongxing.
Dai Dong Tang.
Where's John? Ah, so sorry, so sorry.
Oh, Ching Chang Chong over here seems pleased that the U.S. government is foolish enough to allow it. Congress should be focusing on that instead of passing TPS amnesty for Hong Kong and Chinese citizens.
Fuck.
And it's the Tucker
Yeah,
Carlson
they're-
segment on a video deleted from Chinese social media of a professor saying that China has people at the top of America's core inner circle of power and influence. But yeah, I totally agree when you get rid of dual citizens, although it's not the Chinese I'm particularly worried about at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That would solve that problem too.
Solve a lot of problems.
Mm.
Yeah, it would solve a whole lot of problems real quick.
Shut it down.
Jeez, did you see this TPS fucking TPUSA fucking shit?
Oh,
Being
yeah,
pro-
super
that
big.
poster.
Being pro-Israel is being pro-America.
Yeah,
Like, are you?
I was
fucking-
ignoring that on purpose because
Oh, sorry, dude.
we all know fucking TPUSA is fucking
they
crap.
Gotta be this, like, can they not even like try to be subtle? Is that just
No.
like they're so fucking shit tier fucking quality of their fucking other fucking talent pool that that's the fucking best they could come up with?
Well, the thing that I find interesting about it is, you can look in the replies, and people are pushing back on it. People are always pushing back on this type of shit, right? And it just shows that, none of these groups are actually interested in representing the will of the people. They're interested in shaping it.
Yeah.
And I mean, like you said, it's really blatant. It's fucking disgusting. Nobody's having it, but they still do it anyway, over and over. They push it so fucking hard. And to be honest, if not for, people like us or our guys online, there wouldn't be any pushback.
Yeah.
At least not like a verbal pushback.
Here's the thing.
Maybe
right?
people like wouldn't. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. If the Jewish people wanted to have power beyond their fucking means and wanted to keep things kind of fucking going where they maintain their power and they don't eventually get 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, like they could fucking talk to one of us and say, run our propaganda and tell us how to fucking operate, and we could go, okay, first off, guys, you can have fucking, you can make lots of money, you can be rich, you can have fucking power, just stop fucking with us and stop doing this fucking shit. Like, I'm not saying I would work with them, but I could fucking, like, if I was just out for fucking profits, like talking to someone like us would be much better than doing this stupid fucking shit they always do, which creates their fucking problems. They create, it's like, anti-Semitism. Step one, stop doing what you're doing. Boom.
Well, the thing, they have to create, they need people to hate them for them to be able to push this type of shit, right? They need anti-Semitism to exist because it's their only reason for being able to get away with anything, right? So they have to make people hate them. They have to.
It's also part of their unifying, the thing that unifies them, because they're like anybody else. They will fucking rip each other apart.
I mean, they found out with the Holocaust that that's where the big money's at. That's where the power, that's where the control of the filthy goyim comes from. They hit the fucking jackpot with the Holocaust. So they're like, all right, well, I guess victimhood is how we're going to use that as our lever. And luckily, more people are seeing that.
Yeah.
Even people who believe in, the 6 Gorillion can still see what's happening and how it's being used, and that's a good thing.
Well, dude, there was a I can't remember his fucking name now. There was a Jewish fellow who was not he believed in it, but he was going on. I think he even wrote a book about it. The Holocaust industry or something like this. What the fuck was his name? Oh, I'm gonna have to look him up.
I'm familiar with it.
But he was a Jewish guy who was going, you got to stop at the fucking money making industry off this shit. Even he was getting sick of it. Let me look this up.
Nah, that wouldn't work.
Okay, the guy's name was Norman Finkelstein.
Oh.
I'm not even fucking kidding. And
Norman Finkelstein.
Yeah, his book was.
Is it related to Arthur Finkelstein?
I'm sure he was, but it was. You should see the fucking cover of this book. Even it was called The Holocaust Industry, and it's got a 6-pointed star.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's got a neon 6-pointed star. And it's goes. Above the title, it says Reflections on the Exploitation of Jewish Suffering. And it's about the exploitation by Jewish people. Right? Like, even Jewish people are there's Jewish people who are getting kind of fucking like, dude, you're gonna bring fucking the heat down on us. Like, you gotta fucking back off this shit.
Have you ever seen it's called Defamation? It was actually made by an Israeli filmmaker. Documentary.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that sounds... yeah, go on.
Yeah. But he goes around... A big part of it is him going with, like, the Anti-Defamation League and shit. And, like... Before he goes, he's talking to his grandma and shit. And, like, his grandma was
I didn't see this.
Yeah, oh, it's good. There's one guy who's a rabbi who's saying that the Anti-Defamation League is like, never trust anybody about something whose livelihood depends on you believing that it exists. When talking about the Anti-Defamation League, it was talking about like how they make the Israeli kids go to see Auschwitz and shit, and fucking before they go, they tell them how anti-Semitic all the Polish people are, and oh, you don't want to go talk to the Polish people because they're very anti-Semitic, and you got to just stay with your own people and blah blah, all this shit, you know. Well, they just kind of drive it into their heads that anti-Semitism is everywhere.
Yeah, and he kind of proves that, well, I wouldn't say prove, but he shows that it's clearly not.
Yeah. Yeah, and he shows that it's clear. That's the basis of it, is that they're pretty much...
Yeah,
it's
he does a good job of it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, when he first said it, I was like, I don't know, and then he started describing, like, fuck yeah. I would have seen that. Over 10 years ago. Back when you. Oh, that was.
Yeah, it came out like 2008. It still is, I think. It was last time I checked. Yeah, it was like, I don't know, a year ago or something.
Oh fuck! I'm surprised that stayed up. Because all the shit that fucking brought me to that one is all fucking gone, or so fucking buried you can't find it anymore. Anyways.
Yep. That's like pretty common.
There was a point where if you went onto YouTube completely fucking on a fresh computer with no fucking search history, and you typed in Holocaust, you'd get David Cole show up.
Oh yeah.
Like instantly in the first fucking like 10, David Cole would show up. They shut that shit down hard. And David Cole isn't even like the fucking that big of a deal, but
yeah, he doesn't even deny he doesn't argue that there weren't death camps. I think he...
Yeah, right?
You see the guy who just thinks that there's, like, less...
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He's like...
There's a disclaimer when you go to watch the defamation documentary. It says, the following content has been identified by the YouTube community as inappropriate or offensive to some audiences. Viewer discretion. And you have to click another button to see it. But I found it. So here.
Reality may be triggering.
Drop it into the chat because I recommend this. This is really good.
Yeah. David Cole is kind of like Reagan Republican and Jewish, which is maybe the same thing. I guess it's kind of the same thing.
Oh, you repeat yourself, Goy.
So he's not like our guy, but as a young guy, he saw things. He's like, I don't like fucking lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely no like Guillermo Rudolph, but I definitely appreciate his work.
Yeah, he went, and the thing that makes it useful is that he is a small hat saying it.
Yeah.
Right. And I know people argue that anytime they do anything, it's subversive, so you can't trust it and blah blah blah. But it's like, yeah, but it can be good. And even the fact that he goes and says, yeah, this kind of like follow the narrative shit, the fact that even somebody like that questions it should bring up fucking alarm bells for the average person and can be used in that fucking manner. Right? Because when you have like your racist uncle goes, it's the Jews running Hollywood and they're, blah, 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 satanic elite. And you go, oh, yeah, but you're, I can't listen to that guy because he's a raging anti-Semite and a racist, yo. But when you have like, you're at a party and the black guy goes, dude, it's not safe to live in my black neighborhood. That's why I'm leaving. I'm moving to a white one. Let me explain to you why it's dangerous. They can't fucking deny it.
Let me explain to you why it's dangerous. Because we're black.
Yeah, and when they go,
Sorry.
they go, you guys think it's a skin color thing, and let me tell you, it's a behavior thing.
Oh man!
Boom.
Who started that tweet that they made like a NASA poster that said, "Oh, the whites are trying to leave Earth without black people, so we should demand that we go first." Right? They want to go to Mars and they want to leave us with the destruction. You know.
We was Kangs. But in space.
But in space. They're trying to steal our flying pyramids and shit.
Dude, I'd be all for it, dude. If it was actually feasible to put a fucking colony on Mars and somebody... I used to be of the mindset that if it's possible to do space colonization, we've got to fucking like break off and it's got to be like 100% fucking Bavarian phenotype people going off because it's our only chance to get away from all this shit. And now I'm of the mind of if we could fucking build a colony on Mars to start shipping off fucking black people, that'd be hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Because every 6 months we'd have to ship another fucking 10,000 because it'd kill each other.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Murray!
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing, brother?
Full of eggs. Oh, man.
Eggs, bro. We know you're eating bagels and lox.
Nope, I had eggs with ham and pork sausage.
Oh, very
That's
good.
a funny way.
Hey.
That's a funny
That's
way to
not-
pronounce gefilte fish.
Oh, dude, you're gonna make me retch. Oh my god, gefilte fish and eggs. That sounds fucking horrible.
I keep hearing gefilte fish and I don't know what it is. Guess what? I don't want to know what it is. Fuck that.
I've only ever seen it in the jar.
Dude, oh
It
my god,
looks
the worst
disgusting.
the worst experience of my life was confusing the gefilte fish for the matzo ball.
They're pretty different.
Well, but they look exactly alike.
Oh.
I guess I don't know what matzo balls look
They're
like.
not-
Or
they're
gefilte fish, really.
They're essentially
sound- they-
dumplings.
I was gonna say they sound good until you
Oh,
find
okay.
it's not matzo like mozzarella. It's not that
Matzo.
because that'd be cool. Matzo balls. Oh yeah, sounds like something you get at fucking Olive Garden.
Right? No. Basically, matzo ball soup is the same thing as chicken and dumplings.
Okay, that actually sounds all right too.
It's
Yeah.
actually not that bad, especially if you put like some turkey in it, some carrots. It's quite yummy. But I mean, avoid if you're on a low carb diet because it's basically just a ball of bread.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
dumpling, pretty much.
I feel like dumplings were an accidental invention, you know, like somebody fucked up
dump something in the,
making like a roux or something and they clumped up.
or they fucking like tripped. Oh no! All my little fucking dough balls fell in the soup. Hey, this is actually really good.
Bro, I want some chicken and dumplings now. I'm fucking starving.
Every
Chicken and
once in a
dumplings
while,
is good.
I get these. I can't remember how to pronounce it. They're potato fucking dumplings, anyways. I gotta buy them. The only place I can buy them is the actual fucking the Polish fucking deli nearby where I work. But it's a German thing, and I'm sure just a generally European thing. But they're a potato flour dumpling. Fucking good, dude.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Is it kosher?
Fuck, I hope not.
If it
I
wasn't,
mean-
he wouldn't be eating it.
Hey now.
I called you Jewish. I'm sorry. I was joking.
Hey now.
Them's fighting words, boy.
Now listen here. I'm just a regular goy, just like all you guys. Oi. I didn't realize you were so anti-Semitic here. I'm gonna have to leave now.
Roy Patterson said that dumplings are nasty. Roy, I would suggest that you try like some sort of like Asian style dumpling. You can get them pre-made from the market. Fry them up in a bit of like sesame oil. They're quite good.
Yeah, they're tasty.
Bro, yeah. Steam them first.
Well, they got
Dude,
the
I used
pork-
to do.
with the pork
used to do
inside,
pork.
that shit's good.
Yeah, I used to do pork dumplings with a yogurt sauce. Like it was like a jalapeno and cilantro yogurt sauce. Where I'd eat that shit out of a bowl like it was fucking cereal.
Yep.
Yeah, the rule is steam them if you want it like kind of soft, and then fry it if you want it crunchier.
Yeah. Literally, the only
That's the
good
way to
thing to
do
come
it.
out of Asia. The only good thing to come out of Asia is dumplings.
Red bean buns, come on.
I've never had I don't even know what
Bro,
that
you
is.
gotta try red bean. It's amazing. Mochi is really good too. Especially mochi ice cream. There's a lot of good shit.
I think Jamie's got the yellow fever over here.
Sukiyaki, bibimbap, banh mi. I
Dukiyaki.
used to...
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna eat
I-
something called dukiyaki.
You're not-
Sukiyaki.
Oh,
You're fucking-
sukiyaki.
I used to work as a chef at a like Pan Asian kitchen, but we didn't do
Amazing.
Chinese food because it's all dog shit. We did Korean, Vietnamese, and Japanese.
You've
I miss
just
it, bro. Eating that shit for free every day.
You have just excluded yourself from the fucking ethno state, buddy.
No, you see, I take their dishes and I make them better. I make a
Because-
white version of
it's
their
like-
dishes.
When I was a kid, I was living in a town that had 2 Chinese restaurants, and one was a Chinese Canadian restaurant, and the other one was like a Chinese restaurant.
And Roy Patterson, I had to say, traditional Southern flour dumplings, i.e., chicken and dumplings, is fucking awesome, and I'll die on that hill.
But I used to really think I liked Chinese food until finally the Chinese one was a little fancier and a little more expensive. We went there once, and all the food was kind of fucking gross.
Yeah.
And I realized I don't like Chinese food. I like Chinese American food.
American Chinese
Yeah.
food, yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever
Yeah, Chinese food is pretty gross.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
what
man.
actual Chinese people eat is disgusting.
Yeah, but both restaurants
Yeah.
both restaurants were run by Chinese people, but the Chinese people would kind of, sort of normalize themselves to Canada, were kind of nicer and made better food.
one of my favorite meals that I make, I do either with pork or beef. I slow cook it in a crock pot with a whole bunch of bulgogi sauce on it that I just buy from the store. There's a brand out, I think it's sold by Bibigo, which is like this big Korean food conglomerate. They make a nice bulgogi sauce, and then I make my own like chow mein and eat it with that. It's pretty good.
Bruh. That sounds so good. I fucking love bulgogi.
I don't.
It's really easy to make too. It's just like fruit and soy sauce for the most part.
I've never been a big fan of Asian
Gone up in
food
there.
too much. I like Thai food sometimes, but I'm never like, hey, let's go eat some Thai food. Sushi. I like sushi, so I guess
Yeah.
that's the only one.
Yeah, I never got down with the sushi, dude. I don't get it.
Bro, it's so good. You
I'm
don't even
not-
have to eat raw, you could have like smoked salmon and cream cheese rolls.
That
They're
sounds very
amazing.
Jewish. That sounds very Jewish. I just never got into it. And I'm like, I don't look down at anybody who likes it. I just never did myself.
Yeah, it's understandable.
I'm like, if I'm gonna go out and pay somebody to make fucking food for me, I want a steak. I want a fucking steak. I want fucking potatoes. I want veggies, or I want a fucking meat. I want fucking a big, fucking goddamn chunk of fucking well cooked. Because I can't cook a goddamn steak to save my fucking life. It's one of my absolute
Really, it's
awful
like the
failings.
easiest thing to cook.
No, I know, and I fucking ruin it like every goddamn time. I keep doing it because I'm just fucking not going to give up. But
Well, to get a nice, like most nicer steak places, you know, they use a broiler, which is a
Yeah.
completely different method of cooking. Like you can't get that same flavor by cooking it on even your grill at home. Like it's not
Yeah.
the same because the
Yeah.
heat from a broiler comes from the top and not the bottom. Yeah. I mean, I just sear it in a pan, to be honest. But I know a lot of people, when they think of like a good steak, they're thinking of one that was cooked in a broiler, and it's a
Yeah.
very specific flavor that you cannot get anywhere else.
Yeah.
So
I don't
yeah,
know
I get
anything
that.
about that, but I fucking I'll take your word for it because I can't fucking do it. I can't recreate it. But yeah, it's like I've gone out to all kinds of different fucking places, but if I'm like gonna spend that kind of fucking money,
You have a restaurant in Canada named Chrysanthemum. You ever heard of it?
no, not that I've heard
Chinese.
of. Like a chain, like a
Yeah, it was a Chinese restaurant that was down here, and it came from Canada. It's really good.
I wonder where it's from. Might be from like Canada's big, right? So we have national
Tuber
chains
nailed
and
it.
shit, but we have
Tuber nailed it. Bacon grease plus steak plus pan equals success. Get it nice and hot.
Ooh,
Get it
Base.
nice and hot, and then about 4 minutes per side. All you need is a little salt, and you're good to go.
Bacon grease
Yeah,
almost fucking
salt
fixes
gives you that-
everything.
That
Yeah.
crust.
You can put butter on top when you're done. That's fucking good too.
I cook almost everything in butter. I just like butter.
I cook.
What?
Yeah, I cook some stuff in butter, some stuff in bacon grease.
If
I don't know
if
what
I'm
it
doing like
is.
if I'm doing like where I'm gonna be cooking bacon for like brunch or breakfast or something like that, I always cook the bacon first. Everything goes into the pan.
Yeah,
The bacon was
Yep.
cooked in. But it's weird. I save my bacon fat and I don't do anything with it. I got that because my mom always saved her bacon fat, and I don't know what the fuck she did with it. She never showed me. So I just save it. And
cooked
it's
your
just like,
cooked your eggs and stuff in it.
yeah, but like, I have a fucking right now. I have a fucking jar of bacon fat on my counter, and I don't know what to fucking do with it. I think it's been sitting there too long too. I just keep adding to it. It's probably fucking rancid, but it's not stinking. So it's only been 4 years. It should still be good, right?
Yeah.
So I was just being a bit of a troll. Fuente, dude, whatever. I just got muted for 5 minutes in Nick Fuente's chat room because I went in there and posted our link. He's not even like streaming. He's doing the whole like because he takes like an hour some days to start.
Just like
So I just
Tonka saw.
decided I just went in there and posted the link and then like immediately was muted for 5 minutes.
What was the link?
The friend report on DLive.
Oh fuck!
That's pretty good. Based.
Hell yeah. Whenever we'll get a
Out
little
here
bump.
proselytizing.
Trying
Yeah.
to steal that. I mean, there's 4,000 people in there, you know?
Yeah, fucking they
worth
see
a
it.
shot.
What were you talking about in the chat there, Murray? You said George Soros is now directly endangering my life.
Oh, well, I guess he's
that
indirectly
just like a-
endangering it. But if you click on that tweet that I sent, I'll send it again. The new Los Angeles County District Attorney, and I do live in Los Angeles County,
Oh yeah, I heard. It was
is
nuts.
George Gascon. And he has directed the following crimes, which include trespassing, disturbing the peace, driving without license, which, I mean, definitely does put your life at risk if there's a lot of people on the road without a fucking license. Prostitution and resisting arrest are all now crimes that will be declined for prosecution.
Are you fucking
What?
kidding me,
It
dude?
says with exemptions.
Okay, so what type of
so-
people usually trespass, disturb the peace, drive without licenses,
well, blacks,
resist
but,
arrest?
Hey, I
So
take this as a
basically,
personal
you
attack.
don't need a license. You can just go hop in a car, pick up a hooker, bring her to an abandoned building,
Break in.
break in,
So it's actually interesting.
wake up the neighbors,
So I'll
and
just
then punch
focus
a
on-
cop in the face if he says anything.
I'll just focus on kind of two factors here. So one of the factors that will be an exemption, so in other words, that will allow for the deputy district attorneys to prosecute, is basically repeat offenders. So, for example, for the driving one, repeat driving offenses over the preceding 24 months involving substantially similar behavior to that charged. So that means that you could get prosecuted if you're driving without a license.
Wait,
For
this is
the
kind of crazy. The trespassing.
Right.
If you're
our
homeless.
Point number 3. No. It's if you're not homeless. So no indicia or indicia, which I would assume is like no indications
Yeah.
of substance use disorder and or mental illness or homelessness.
Oh, so if
So
you're
if-
like high, then they won't fuck with you.
Right, but if you're sober, they will.
That's so fucking
So-
weird.
Just
I,
pretend.
I,
So in
I-
other words, if you're and basically homelessness is kind of a crime too, in a lot of ways.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're basically not allowed to be homeless.
While they're
Which,
trying,
like, I'm
yeah, while they're
totally
making
okay
us
with.
everybody homeless, yeah.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: very few people are actually homeless because they're just down on their luck. And if they are, it rarely lasts for a while. Like nobody in a tent city in current year +5 is there because they're down on their luck because
Right.
they lost
No.
their job or something.
Yeah.
Like most homeless people are like schizophrenic or
Drug
Too
addicts.
too
Frankly,
disabled
or
to
both.
take care of
Frankly, a
themselves.
lot of them are just like Antifa types that just hate society and live. And just
Yeah,
wanna,
that's a
like, do
great-
drugs all day
that's
and
a great-
What do they call them? Gutter punks. There used to be a
Yeah,
shitload of them
yeah,
in my
yeah.
city.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking hated them.
So basically, if you're a normal person, they'll charge you. If you're a normal sober person, they'll charge you. If you're a drug-addled, mentally ill, homeless person, they won't charge you.
Yeah, like exactly the opposite of what it should be.
Right.
Yeah.
pretty much. Especially because, like, let's be honest. I mean, I can't really say that, but a lot of people might trespass on accident. Like, frankly, especially if you're black. I mean, not trespass on accident, but like trespass, perhaps not really with the most. Oh my God, I'm sticking up for blacks, but not with like malign intent. Like, frankly, black
Right.
people are like the kind of people that they want to get over. Like, they want to move over to the next block. So instead of walking to the end and then curving around, they'll just go through somebody's backyard. They'll hop the fence and go through
Yeah,
somebody's
so
backyard.
so white fence hopping kids are gonna go to jail and
Right, exactly. White, black,
murderous
Mexican,
schizophrenics,
whatever.
murderous
Races don't really matter.
schizophrenics are gonna fucking get. Oh yeah, you're actually like scoping out this house to murder people, but we'll let you
Well,
go.
actually, yeah, I'm sorry. I just said racist.
Man, I
No,
didn't do
you're
nothing.
absolutely right, Fren. It
I
will be
didn't
white
do
kids
nothing.
going. It will be white kids that are going to be white fence hoppers that are going
Okay.
to be charged at higher
And
rates
he-
than black ones. I guarantee you.
Here's the thing: when I say shit like this, just where I'm coming from. When I say white kids, I don't only mean white-skinned people. I mean people who are like us and behave like us.
Right.
Just because I say this shit a lot, I think it does actually need a bit of fucking context here.
It's more like
Um,
Western culture.
Yeah. It just happens to be that it's our culture and we're 99% of that group. And I don't like getting into these fucking conversations, but I don't really give a fuck what the color of the person's fucking skin is, and I don't care where they fucking came from. I don't want to live in a Jamaican neighborhood, even if they're the best fucking people, because I want to live around my culture. But I bring this up once in a while too. There's a family who lives across the street from me, and they're black people, and they're fucking cool as shit. And the son, I don't think lives there. Son of the grandson. It's hard to tell how old these people are. They look the same to me. But they were having a little party in their backyard during COVID lockdown, and the guy came across the street and brought a couple of beers. and said, I hope we're not disturbing you, and I apologize if we're making any noise. Here's a couple of beers. You're always welcome to come over. Right? I don't fucking care what color his fucking goddamn skin is. I care about how he fucking behaves. Now, when I moved in and I saw African jogger Americans across the street from me, I was initially going, okay, look at their yard, look how they fucking behave, because there's a much higher percentage statistical chance of them being fucking dangerous. I don't think we necessarily need to explain this shit to each other and justify this shit. I just want you guys to know where I'm coming from.
No, I get it. Some of your best friends are black.
No. not at all.
He's got black friends. He can't be racist.
But I've almost been more fucking, honestly, red-pilled by fucking non-whites than I have been by whites.
Well, yeah.
Reality.
Like, I've been...
I don't think I've ever met anybody that hates black people more than decent black people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I told you the story about the black kid from Detroit I ran into when I was in Ottawa, and we were talking about Somalians, and he called them fucking hard R. And it was funny because all of a sudden it sounded like a fucking, like a cliche fucking Dave Chappelle pretending to be a white guy saying the N-word, saying jogger.
Guys,
Right?
I'm amazed. Joe Biden actually said something I agree with.
Ooh, what's this?
I'm gonna pop up a screenshot here.
If you don't mind, I got one more short thing about this George Gascon thing.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
He beat the last district attorney who was a Democrat. Her name was Jackie Lacey. She was black. She was unpopular for a variety of reasons. Basically, a lot of people said that she didn't do enough for like the Black Lives Matter folks. And here's the thing: in California, that kind of stuff isn't all that popular.
Yeah.
It was only like 2 years ago that Californians overwhelmingly voted to continue on with the death penalty. So
wow.
This isn't really the kind of state that is really soft on crime necessarily.
Yeah.
Across the board. Jackie Lacey was actually tough on a certain type of criminal, and that certain type of criminal was Jewish sex pest.
Oh.
She charged Weinstein. She charged a couple Jewish porn stars. She charged Ron Jeremy and that other guy. I think his name's like James Dean.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she
Based black
charged
woman.
there were a few high-profile cases of her charging, and I want to say there were some other ones too, because Me Too is primarily a Hollywood thing.
Yeah.
Hollywood,
Right.
in LA County.
She charged what's his name from House of Cards and shit.
Kevin Spacey. Yeah.
Yeah, she charged Kevin Spacey too.
I think he. Yeah, I don't know if he was charged, Ellie. He might have been. Anyway.
Or she tried to, anyway.
Yeah, another thing that's pretty relevant here that I didn't realize. So George Gascon was definitely a George Soros candidate. He received a lot of money from the Open Society Foundation and all of other George Soros' PACs. He was definitely the George Soros candidate. Jackie Lacey was not. As you guys know, George Soros is, for the past 4 years now, really been going all in on getting his own district attorneys involved. In California, the district attorney of San Francisco, Chesa Boudin, who is Jewish and the son of Jewish terrorists, like actual Jewish terrorists from the Weather Underground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got like the same kind of program where he doesn't prosecute what they call quality of life offenses. Now, San Francisco is obviously one of the most liberal cities in the country.
Yeah.
Los Angeles isn't that bad. It's not really even close, although maybe it is now. I don't know. There's also Larry Krasner, also Jewish, in Philadelphia, who is a George Soros candidate. And he's got some other ones, too, that are more gentilic. But the thing, basically, all around what I mean to say, from what I seem to recall us talking about, and I believe I've seen evidence of this other places, too, Dominion voting systems is they have big time Soros connections.
Yeah.
I know I'm pretty sure that they have connections to the Tide Foundation, which he also donates money to. And Dominion Voting Systems was used in LA. So, I'm just putting that out there. Who knows? Basically, kind of what I'm alluding to here or suggesting, is that the Jews got this lady out because she wasn't bending the knee on all the social issues that they wanted, but especially on refraining from prosecuting guys like Weinstein.
No, you really think they'd do something like that? Sorry. Oh, that actually segues perfectly into what I was bringing up, as a matter of fact.
Perfect segue.
Yeah. Again. Which it should be popping on your screen here any minute. But Biden said that Jewish leaders drove gay marriage changes.
I saw
I heard about that. Yep.
Yes, they did.
I was like, wow, I actually agree with them. I agree with the letter of the words, or at least the headline. Not the spirit of it necessarily. Because then he's like,
right.
Jewish values are an essential part of who Americans are. Well, there's an oxymoron right there to begin with. But, yeah.
Jewish
values
are an essential part to distorting fucking American values.
Yeah.
I mean, there definitely are Jewish values. They're just anti-values.
I think it's pretty funny how he's talking about Jewish values and gay marriage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Biden, cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
Yeah, he's a moron. He and just in case anybody in the audience might be confused, he was saying this is a positive thing, guys.
Yeah.
He was thanking the Jews for doing what they did. He wasn't.
He's not one of us.
Hitlering it up here and saying that Jews promote homosexuality, and that's a bad thing. He was saying Jews promote homosexuality. Thanks, Jews. You're so great.
Yeah. I remember reading
let me marry off all my kids to you.
I want nothing but Jewish grandchildren.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck.
Huh. Oh, wow. You guys got to see this one. Oh, let me pop it up because this is fucking awesome. You guys are going to love this. Netanyahu's son sparks outrage after posting anti-Semitic themed meme.
Hey, wait a minute.
Before I scroll down, anybody want to guess which one it is?
That Netanyahu's son fucking posted shit.
Honestly, I can't imagine.
On a Facebook post too.
In his Facebook post, Yair Netanyahu seems to suggest space lizards and secret leaders of the Earth might be real.
I know which one.
Some
It's
might
the one
even
with the
be
fishing
Jewish,
pole, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Some might even be Jewish.
It's the one where like the burger Spurto is being controlled by the Jewish guy. He's being controlled by the Illuminati guy. He's being controlled by the reptilian who's being controlled
it's a derivative of that. It's got Soros pasted over the merchant meme.
Oh, there we go.
Dangling the Earth in front of the lizard. Is dangling in front of the merchant, but in like a secret society bullshits. And then all the Slummos.
So, okay.
Oh my god.
What if they're fucking our lizard fucking people and the fucking Jews are dealing with them?
The Jews are them.
Yes.
That's the shot.
Remember you guys ever watched the TV show? I guess it might be before some of your guys' time, but the show V.
The
I never watched it, but I remember seeing it on.
Dude, I want to find this meme.
I'm a
Saying in
filthy
one of the
zoomer.
pages, Pepe is shown making cookies of his own excrement, which he serves to a supporter of the left-leaning Jewish movement Zehut. Oh,
I'd like that one for my folder.
right.
So Netanyahu is a fucking shit poster. It's just a Jewish version of it. Shit.
Oh, I gotta say that now his son is a little bit based.
He's growing on me.
Yeah,
He's still got to go, but he might be funny.
I did not.
Well,
see
he's in
that coming.
Israel. So
I was not expecting that. So,
unless you mean go somewhere else,
right.
Well, I can go back to the fucking land of the lizard people
go a little deep.
through the dimensional port.
But Alpha Draconis. He actually worked as a political consultant for Barack for years until the two of them parted ways.
No, that's somebody else.
Oh wait, who's
That's
Johnny?
not. It's not. Hopefully, it's not Jessica Yaniv or Jonathan. Yaniv. You know, that fucking weird Jewish trainee that wants people to wax its balls.
And wants to have supervised fucking parties with children.
Yeah, because they're going through the whole
fantastic.
thing. It's like, in Yair Netanyahu's post, Jewish Hungarian American millionaire George Soros is depicted holding a fishing rod with planet Earth on the hook as his bait. This captures the attention of a reptilian-like figure who in turn holds up a fishing rod with the occult symbol of a triangle containing a square with a circle, which attracts a character that is meant to be a Freemason or Illuminati member of some sort. That person holds up a fishing rod with cash on its hook, which catches the attention of former Prime Minister and noted Benjamin Netanyahu critic Ehud Barak. Barak
Also
holds...
noted friend of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes. Barak holds a fishing rod with a ballot for Eretz Hadasha, a political party that sought to rid Israeli politics of corruption, and was headed by Eldad Yaniv. Yaniv is presented as being drawn to the ballot held by Barak and is holding a fishing rod of his own, this one with a tray full of food. To this new bait, a new character is attracted. Mini Naftali, the former caretaker of the Prime Minister's residence in Jerusalem, gazes at it intently. The whole image is titled The Food Chain.
I've never seen a meme be explained more autistically.
Right? Well, it's good because I didn't even understand who all the guys were there. So,
Yeah.
because I'm not Jewish, so
And the post is written in Chinese anyway, so I can't read that shit.
Hebrew, but yeah,
Chinese.
same difference.
It all looks
Wait.
the same to me.
What did Ehud Barak say about that tweet? You can click on the tweet and translate it if you're really curious.
Is this what the child hears at home? What is it? Genetics or spontaneous mental illness? Does not matter. In any case, it is very worthwhile for him to be funded by a psychiatrist and not security and a chauffeur.
Jeez.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. I think this guy's fucking dropping truth.
I think I gotta bookmark this one. That's a keeper.
Shit.
Man, we're spending a lot of time on J-Post today, aren't we?
It's almost like they run the world.
Oh, see, I didn't even have to click on it because they translated it here for us. But oh well. Opposition leader Isaac Herzog responded to the tweet by stating, "Every Jew should feel revulsion
At her
and
secret
shame
hearing out.
this cartoon in the style of the pages of Der Stürmer. It came out of the home of the Prime Minister embraced by anti-Semites.
No, bro, it's in the style of the catalog of 4chan. Come on.
It's been...
apologize, speak out against... David Duke.
I was about to say that. I saw
tweeted
that.
support for Yair Netanyahu. Saying the Prime Minister's son posted a meme suggesting Soros is controlling the world. Meme rife with anti-Semitic themes.
Oh, so this is old. Because David Duke is not on Twitter anymore, to the best of my knowledge.
2017.
Yeah. Yeah, David Duke got banned this summer.
Yeah, but I saw it on the TL.
One of the last things he did was follow me. I was devastated. Yeah, he really did. I still got the picture. I screenshotted it. It's like that's my claim to fame. David Duke followed me for a month on Twitter until he got banned.
The good doctor. Whatever anybody thinks about that guy, he did make some good fucking content when YouTube was fucking flying, dude.
He can still be heard at Rents, RENS. .com. He's got a radio show. I think he's on for about an hour a day.
Yeah. I forgot. I didn't know it was still up. I used to check that out back in before 2010.
Yeah, Jeff Rents, the founder of Stormfront, I believe, right?
Is that who he is? Oh fuck! I didn't know that.
Yeah, he goes.
That's kind of funny too.
Back.
That's kind of funny too. I'm gonna have to look into that guy and find out more about him. I bet there's probably some interesting fucking tidbits in there.
He was involved in, I believe he was involved in the failed invasion of, I want to say it was like Dominica. Not the Dominican Republic, the island of Dominica. And they got rolled up by FBI agents before they were trying to like start the ethno state on Dominica, allegedly. And he got he got like 10 years in jail for this, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know, could you imagine if that happened today? You would be like executed.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't survive. You'd be executed on the spot. You wouldn't stand trial.
This was back in like the 80s, from what I recall.
Oh, I fucking didn't know that. That's interesting. No, I've always been leery about Duke, but I like the fact that he was coherent. He was he spoke well.
I took a class. I was actually very red-pilled. That's why I took the class. I wanted to see what it had. Plus, I knew who the teacher was, and the teacher was the grandson.
What happened to
of Herbert
stream
Marcuse.
Went down.
No shit.
You know Herbert Marcuse from the Frankfurt School.
Yeah. D-Live seems to be frozen.
Oh, they didn't want me to dox myself.
Right. Why you school doxing, bro? This is weird because fucking YouTube's up, but no, and D-Live's back up.
Oh, cool.
F5
gang.
Apparently, we were just broaching on a fucking touchy subject, and they were trying to shut us down.
It was the Yair Netanyahu fucking meme.
Mm-hmm.
We know
fucking
too much.
People, man.
Mossad's fucking up my window right now, guys. We talking about real shit up in here.
Yep. You can't get content like this anywhere else,
you won't get content like this anywhere else, bud. That's for sure.
We talk about the fucking lizard people. We talking about
mac and cheese.
Bacon grease, yo.
Bacon grease. Proper way to cook a steak.
Yeah. Talking about that time you fucking put Brill cream in your hair.
Mm-hmm. Some pomade.
dude, I gotta send you some fucking pics of back when I was a little bit younger and playing my fucking rockabilly band and shit. My hair was fucking shiny.
Yeah. I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
some, I think. You showed me some before.
yeah, like fucking greasy. Love that shit. I use this fucking shit called Dax, and it's green. My pillowcases would be stained green. It doesn't look green
Nice.
when it's your fucking hair. It looks like makes your hair fucking shiny and greasy looking.
Yeah.
It was okay. Here's the funniest part. All that shit I had to go to the ethnic section of the fucking pharmacy to get.
Really?
Yeah. It's in Canada. They don't fucking nobody else fucking wears that shit. Fucking Murray's beeswax and fucking Murray's pomade and fucking Dax and all that stuff. Brill creams, all in the fucking ethnic section.
In the ethics, they were probably looking at you funny as hell buying that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing, white boy?
Yeah.
Hair gel's over there, bud.
But the funniest part is you walk in and there's like, there's a lot of the where I'm living now is getting a lot of fucking unwanted diversity, like way, way, way fucking too much. It's getting kind of fucking worrisome. But it's not like we have African Americans around here, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there are actual Africans and African American types, but they're such a fucking minority. But they have an ethnic section, and I'm fucking like super white boy. Well, you can see me on fucking camera. Walk in there, yo, where's your Dax at? Where's that fucking greasy shit? Get this nappy fucking head fucking. No, man. Like nobody, I never went there with anybody else looking in the same section as me. Not once in fucking like 10 years did I see somebody in that same section. I don't even know why they have it.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's not like it's 1988 and there's fucking Jerry curls everywhere. Fucking Easy-E rolling by.
Easy-E. You just some Jerry curl, bud?
Yeah.
Get you some AIDS.
Some AIDS. Everybody
You want the AIDS? You want the AIDS? That's how you get the AIDS.
AIDS. You want AIDS? Because this is how you get AIDS. Oh, what else we got? There's usually breaking news about the time we stop, so I want to see.
Yeah. I haven't been seeing anything on my timeline that was interesting, to be honest. I might have just been missing everything.
Nothing major.
I've noticed the fucking debunking of the actual video of fucking elector fraud. Oh no, they didn't actually send everybody home. Just because they make an announcement and then everybody leaves doesn't mean they sent everybody home.
Oh, did we cover this Lloyd Austin being the
no, we didn't. No, we didn't. Yeah. I'll pull up the Gateway Pundit because they're the best one for that.
He's one of Air Raid's friends.
Oh yeah.
He's a black man. Yeah.
Yeah, he's that guy that lives across the street, right?
Yeah.
Looks just like him anyway. So, from the Gateway Pundit, breaking exclusive, USB guy identified as Lawrence Sloan was filmed cheering after inspecting bogus ballots on her table in Georgia election day. Let's see, I can go ahead and pop this on the screen. Come on, USB guy. Guy. That's a nice way to say it. I would have used a different term.
USB good boy.
He's a good boy. He didn't do nothing. During the ballot counting process in Atlanta, numerous individuals were involved in various activities which appear very suspect, if not criminal. Yeah, to say the least. The USB guy is one of the suspicious actors. His actions we uncovered tonight are shocking. In Atlanta, a false water main break was reported on Election Day. Republican poll observers were sent home early. Ballots were then pulled out from under a table and tabulated, sometimes 2 and 3 times over with no observers or Republicans present. This whole scenario was discussed on Newsmax last week and aired at President Trump's rally this past weekend. One notable individual who was not present at the late night ballot from under the table tabulation was an individual known as USB Guy. This character gained his nickname when one of the late night ballot drop workers appeared to hand him a flash drive or USB. We watched that yesterday, day before yesterday, something like that. The same USB guy was seen in a video where he appears to have destroyed a ballot while in the vote counting center. And the Donald.Win identified the USB guy as Lawrence Sloan. Now you got a video of Mr. Sloan on Election Day in the infamous room where the late night ballot drop occurred. Lift up the black tablecloth when no one was looking, observe and review the ballots under the table, and raise his arms into the air as if cheering yes. Let's go ahead and get his watch. What the fuck? Oh, lordy.
Not really working for me.
It's not?
Nothing's going.
Nothing's going? Alright. Fine.
Yeah.
That's the same guy who was seen ripping up something. And then it's the same guy who was in the fucking USB thing, and then
Yeah.
this guy gets around.
Oh, it actually is the same guy? I thought I was just being racist.
Yeah, I mean, they all look the same, so.
Yeah, but they don't all have the exact same hair, exact same beard, and the same fucking gray vest on underneath their leather jacket they have slung over their fucking back of the seat in the other video, right? Like,
Bro, have you seen these bug blacks?
I love that meme. It's just fucking
It's,
hilarious.
it has to be
Top
the same
shelf
guy.
Striker.
His skin was black. He was wearing baggy pants. He hadn't seen his fucking baby mom or his kid in years. It had to be the
He was
same
eating
guy.
artisanal mac and cheese.
How many black people out there fit that description? Come on.
All of them. Did I say that out loud? Oops.
Yeah. But wait. This guy was a felon.
Oh, that sets him apart from the crowd.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Now I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Mm.
So what do you guys think is going to come of that?
Nothing.
Probably nothing.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at too.
No, you see, here's the thing. None of this shit, like, if Trump keeps at it and fucking secures his fucking win, then some of this shit was gonna go fucking go somewhere. But it's never, none of this stuff, no matter what revelations they have, none of these things are going to be the thing that fucking turns the tide. And it's so frustrating and retarded. It doesn't matter what evidence they fucking show. There's not going to be any smoking gun, any like, here's the evidence that's going to fucking convince everybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a lot of smoking guns, but I feel like they're just left there smoking. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is the point, is like, it's not that this happens and, you know, is there an apparatus that Trump could actually use that wouldn't cause him more problems to use? Because all the apparatus that should be in fucking motion are working openly against him. Right? Like,
Yeah.
should not all this stuff have been investigated by the FBI by now?
Yes.
Right? Like, these people should have been, at minimum, picked up and interrogated for a couple of days. Every single one of these fucking people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? So that's not going to happen. So what it all depends on now is Trump gets his win by whatever means he can, and he can't deal with any of these people. And I don't want to sound like I'm wearing fucking rose-colored glasses and I'm some sort of a Trump apologist or fucking anything like that. Like, I'm just seeing it, you know,
Right, yeah.
it's being a pragmatist here. So it's not that he's ignoring this shit, but it's all he can really do is fucking have all this information for when he has secured his fucking next term,
Yeah.
which is really frustrating for us because we want to see heads roll now.
Yep, we do.
And then the scary thing on top of it is, what if he gets in and doesn't fucking prosecute everybody?
Yep.
So the not knowing is scarier than the fucking, you know, than anything else. But I hope, no matter what fucking else happens, if at least all these fucking sons of bitches get prosecuted, because if they don't get prosecuted, they're not going to roll over. If they don't roll over, the next level up doesn't get fucking prosecuted. If the next level doesn't get prosecuted, they don't roll over.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, if there's no consequences for anything, then, I mean, you know, nothing's going to change. It'll just keep getting worse. It'll just keep getting faker and gayer. We'll keep getting gay-opt and psy-opt.
And the thing is, if Trump's in power or is fighting hard, I don't want to Fed post here, but if shit goes fucking sideways and there's kind of like, in Minecraft, it becomes a shooting war, it has to be effective, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, but to be effective, you have to have Trump still in a level of power and legitimacy. Otherwise, it's just going to be fucking covered up and twisted by the media, and there will be no recourse. Anything that anybody tries to do will just be fucking turned into the next terrorist attack type of thing, right?
Right.
And then you have the tide will turn where the masses were pro-Trump, and you have that fucking body working on your side. They're going to turn against you because you're going to be demonized. And, you know, it's not even like they have Fox News that's going to be on your side. They're not. The supposed, all the supposed right wing is going to be fucking demonizing you.
Yeah, man, they got to build that multiracial, multi-ethnic coalition of workers. You know, that's the new right wing.
Yep.
Well, quote unquote right wing. You know, that's
Well, that's
the
what
new,
makes us strong,
Jekyll.
right? That's what the diversity is our strength, right?
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
I mean. Where
And
do
I
you
mean-
derive your strength from? Is it not blacks?
Well, I mean,
Well, they told us we can't do that anymore after 1865, so
remember, like all these all this diversity and degeneracy is all part of the is all cool as long as it's pro-American. And I mean,
God, yeah, dude. Who thought that after like 2015, CivNet cuckery would just get fucking exponentially worse?
dude, I was about to fucking to say this, but remember, homosexuality is the last stand of implicit whiteness.
Oh my God!
Dude.
How dare you, sir? I know you're joking, but it still upsets me.
Dude, yeah, fuck. Dude.
I was
I
already
gotta be
fucking like,
honest, I never saw the appeal of Spencer. I never got it.
Yeah, honestly, me either.
Me neither. I always thought he was a fucking retard.
My first thought, the first time I heard Richard Spencer talk, was, is this guy gay?
Is this a homosexual? Yeah.
That's
I mean, I
hot
think
stuff,
most
dude.
people, honestly.
And I've never once thought anything different since that.
I mean, seeing him like kind of BTFO Sargon, like that shit show was hilarious. But I mean, that doesn't make me
Who the fuck
like
can't
the guy.
BTFO
I
Sargon?
mean, right.
Right, that's what I'm
Sargon's
saying. It's
fucking
like it was
retarded.
funny, but I feel like anybody could have done that.
The
And
dude's
definitely
not
didn't like
willing
get
to
me on
say
his
if-
side.
see,
The dude's not willing to say if Lawrence Fishburne is black. I mean, come on.
What is black? What is white?
Come on, Richard.
yeah, at least
You
Richard,
don't even know what you're saying, Richard.
at least Richard Spencer would call him a fucking filthy octoroon.
A filthy
Right, because
octoroon.
fucking Sargon claims to be part black, which is the most laughable thing in the world.
It's pretty brilliant.
He's part black but 100% gay.
Sargon's still
They're
doing
both gay.
stuff, right? Is he still around?
Who, Spencer or Sargon?
Sargon.
He's
I mean,
still
honestly,
around.
either one of them.
Yeah, they're both still around, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're both still around. Spencer's
He-
still on fucking Twitter, believe it or not.
I think, yeah, Spencer, well,
Well, he's out there shilling for. He's a. I mean, you know,
He was
I
shilling
hate the
for Biden.
racist liberal meme, but for him, it's literally true.
Yeah. Because he is
Yeah.
a liberal.
He is. He's
BRB got to flip my.
But like,
but he invented the alt-right, guys.
yeah, exactly. I think there's some dispute. It might have been Ramsey Paul. It's a toss-up between the two of them. But like, I used to read fucking Radix Journal because they had some interesting articles and shit, and they had links to some pretty good kind of cultural pro-white shit. But yeah, as soon as there was any kind of like Spencer getting into fucking politics and getting his fucking face out there, it turned fucking gay fast.
actually, near as I can tell, Sargon's kind of done.
He was wasn't
Maybe he's
too
on
long.
BitChute.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. He was like, I saw him on YouTube, but I don't know.
Was he doing his own stuff, though? Because,
Yeah,
oh, okay, he is on BitChute. He's on BitChute now.
maybe.
So, there you go.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Getting like 5,000 views.
Animal OG,
Nice.
Animal OG was asking who's worse, Spencer or Fuentes,
Fuentes.
and well, I think Spencer's
don't
actually.
know.
I think Spencer's worse than Fuentes.
Because people actually listen to. I think Fuentes is like poisoning a whole
That's
like
true.
generation of younger people who would have eventually like gotten to where we are if not for him derailing them and kind of
Mm.
turning their energy into something gay as fuck.
But
In my opinion.
I just put Spencer so far because Fuentes hasn't had like he's had his effect, but Spencer caused so much fucking shit.
I mean, that's
that,
true. He did a lot of damage to the dissident right. Definitely, I would agree with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Fuentes doesn't have the potential to do more, but and actually, Fuentes might have a leg up because he's targeting the next generation.
That's what I mean. It's
Well,
like,
but
I
like
feel
I've said,
a lot of
he's the biggest problem with the Fuentes is that he really drove that that wedge between the new generation and us that have been doing it for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of tired of seeing this fucking, you fucking wig gnats and your fucking,
Yep.
and it's like, dude, I had to, like, it took me months of seeing wig gnat before I even knew what the fuck it meant. Because I just don't give a fuck. Like, fuck you. Fuck you.
Well,
Right?
I still don't know what it means, but I always knew it was an insult.
It's white nationalist.
Well, it's Wigger.
Wigger
nationalist.
nationalist.
Yeah, Wigger nationalist. Yeah. But
Right.
it's
Like, yeah, effectively, it does mean white nationalist.
Well,
It does.
that's what it
Yes.
stands for, is Wigger nationalist. But like everybody, I actually did a thing. I think I've said this before. I did a thing on Twitter before, and everybody had a different definition of Wignat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what qualifies
and
you
yeah,
as a Wignat, you know?
Yeah, and effectively at this point, people use it to just mean white nationalist.
Yeah.
And half of those definitions could very easily apply to Fuentes himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a funny thing.
Basically,
I-
the way Fuentes uses it is anybody on the right who doesn't like him.
yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, I think I said this the other night. It's anybody that doesn't give him super chats.
Yo.
Yeah. And I think there's bigger things rather than just politics that he's kind of
The ones that like embrace the term, they basically define themselves as accelerationists.
yeah. But those are the people who are like, yeah, I'm a Wignat.
Yeah. Hello, my
and
fellow
that's-
Wignats. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you get into that whole, like, really, if you're like, I'm just a guy. I'm a man. I'm a father. I'm a fucking mechanic. I'm a guy who cares. I'm not a anything. And you can call me whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But
Wignat.
yeah, exactly.
Cringe.
Wignat alert.
So
Wignat
my-
alert.
Oh my god, you simp for a woman and impregnated her. Ew.
Pretty
Like,
gay, dude.
Dude, yeah, that's like basically what Fuentes said to James Alsop. And I'm not
Yeah,
even
oh,
like,
yeah, that's
like I
so
like
gay.
James Alsop, but I'm not like a huge fan of his. I think he's all right, but he basically like called him a simp for being married to a woman and having children with her.
yeah, and that's where I think the big damage comes in. It's the encouragement of this kind of fucking faggotry and weakness of men, and women are all fucking, are all ruined, and they got to be, we got to separate from them, and anybody who likes women in any fucking manner is some sort of a fucking cringe. Yeah.
And you know what? Like, honestly, like, I've been around, I haven't noticed that. You know what I mean? I mean, good women have always been a small portion of the whole.
Well, they've always been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think of how many guys are fucking retarded. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far
But
as
yep,
like, proportions,
point.
it's been about the same as ever. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But I would agree with some of the gals who I tend not to get into these conversations especially on Twitter, but you get these arguments between the two sides, and it's like boys on one side of the schoolyard fucking calling girls on the other side dirty cootie bearers, and then the girls on the other side calling the boys dirty cootie bearers. You get the women going like, why do you guys act like fucking douchebags? You're driving away all the good women. And the boys going, no, you're all compromised and blah, blah, blah. And that's why we treat you like shit. And it's like, you both sides are fucking retarded. And they always have been. But now it's more dire. Now it's more important.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like
Like,
that
all of a
meme.
sudden-
Have you seen the meme where like the dude, it's like the bass guy or whatever, he's like, why am I so lonely? Blah 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 blah. And the merchant's like, oh, it's women's fault. You should join fucking incel groups and shit, or
Yeah,
MGTOW groups and shit. And then the woman's like, oh, why are men so horrible? Blah 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 blah. It's like, oh, it's men's fault. you should join feminist groups, and then yeah.
Well,
And,
that's the thing. Like Fuentes kind of promotes that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's not good, it's not healthy, and it's, he's popular with fucking young men who are, um, like, everything has been fucking amplified from when I was a kid, where, like, there was already the kind of influence of the media. Oh yeah, that, if you're a teenage boy, you have to be fucking partying and getting laid, or you're a loser. You're a fucking loser, right?
Yeah.
So there's this huge pressure put on you that wasn't there fucking 60 years ago, 70 years ago. A fucking teenager, a 15-year-old in fucking 1930 wasn't going, oh, if I don't get laid this year, I'm gonna fucking just kill myself. They couldn't fucking
Yeah, right.
imagine
I mean-
a 50-year-old getting fucking laid in 1928 would be like a fucking in jail.
Yeah, and that's a problem. But Fuentes, he takes it to like the other extreme. Now, I'm not gonna like shit on the guy for being a virgin, especially since he has like religious reasons for it. But I mean, has there ever been any evidence that Fuentes even goes on like dates? Did he even courts women?
Well,
And it's not like
young guys who can't get fucking dates following him along. Like he's going hate the women because that's the reason you can't find a good woman is because women are shit. Not for any other reason, not because you're fucking shit. Right?
Yeah.
right.
Like it's women's fault that you can't find a good woman, not because you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, and it's that attitude, and it's also the fact that he like associates with these Catboy Cami types. I mean,
Yeah,
I think that's the reason a lot of people think he's gay.
Yeah, but and it's
Because people like legitimately think that he's had sex with either Catboy Cami or Milo
I wouldn't be surprised.
Or both, yeah.
or both.
And-
yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like he doesn't give off any sort of vibe that would make me think for sure differently.
Yeah.
And the danger is not that what we think of him. The danger is of
Right.
the people
yes,
emulating him.
yes,
because
yes,
once again,
yes,
it
yes.
doesn't matter what you and I think about the fucking guy. We're
Yeah.
not his fucking buddies. We're not.
And and like
his-
Spencer didn't help that image whatsoever at all either.
No, but
Yeah.
the thing about Spencer, even like frankly, I know the TRS guys have been accused of being cult-like before. I don't know. I've never really seen anything that would demonstrate that. Dude, Fuentes followers, oh my god,
Yeah.
they are cult-like.
Yeah, there's like it's very like dogmatic, like what you can say, do, like.
Yeah.
Yes, that whole "America first is inevitable" shit, like that is one of the most damaging slogans to have because it gets these guys. It makes them think that like it gives them this sort of religious destiny type feeling, and it also makes them okay with inaction because
Yeah.
Yeah,
America first. America first is inevitable, and I don't want to ruin it by being cringe.
Right. So I think I talked about that one night. I compared it to Trust the Plan, like the
Yeah.
Q stuff. It's the same exact. Which Q is another like pseudo-religious. It's fucking weird, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, it promotes inaction. Go out and do anything, and you're a cringe net.
Just wait
It's
because
poison. It's fucking poison for your spirit
Yep. And
and
just
your
wait.
passion.
Just wait because the real big drop is going to come online. So just pay attention to your social media because eventually the big drop is coming.
Big
Right.
bombshell coming.
And actually, Jamie,
Never
you said
comes.
you compared the AF as inevitable thing to Trust the Plan. The first time I ever heard anybody say Trust the Plan was Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Now this was like I haven't really been paying attention. I paid attention during Trump, and then I kind of just Trump kind of red pilled me because I got into like Poland shit. I'm fairly young. I'm only 24. So Trump kind of red pilled me, and then
Nice.
well, not him, but just the whole thing.
Right,
surrounding
yeah, not the man, but like what he
Right.
meant, and
it
yeah,
it
he
was
started
really
a lot of
just-
shit.
It was really just the online activity surrounding him, and like the meme war is actually, I guess,
Yeah.
for lack of a better word, what did it. Because I went on Poll a lot then, and then I found like Un's Review and VDare, and I got into TDS a bit, but I didn't really start following it until like 2018, 2019, and then really I really got into it during the whole riots with George Floyd. When I started
Oh,
following
yeah.
politics, and not just politics, but like people on, for lack of a better term, the dissident right. Like I started listening to podcasts like every day and shit, and started reading more.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the first time I ever heard it, because I used to kind of be into Fuentes. Like I would watch his show like maybe for an hour every week when it
Yeah.
kind of started like a couple years ago or a year ago or so. And that was the first, and actually that's pretty much what turned me off when he started going, "Oh, you just gotta trust the plan, guys. You just gotta trust the plan." Because
Yeah, see, I would only occasionally like peek into his streams, but I never really like watched one.
because the thing, like, that's when I started to really feel like, holy shit, this guy's like a burgeoning cult leader.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it wasn't just
You're
saying,
not
like, it
wrong.
wasn't just like trust Trump. Like I distinctively remember, and frankly, because I used to be a bit of like an alcoholic, but I distinctively remember him saying, "Trust me, trust the
Yep.
plan."
Yeah.
Because he wants to portray himself as somebody that's going to be like
Because when he
a
started saying
senator
trust
or
the
even the
plan,
president in the future.
Q had been saying it, but like he was using it as in like, because it was when like the Catboy Kami and the Baked Alaska and fucking Milo and all this bullshit, and so like, and he had tried to steal the Groiper thing, you know what I mean? And so like, because he came in with the
Jacob,
Groiper
I don't mean
thing.
to interrupt you, but the screen is a little messed up. Just so you're aware.
Is D-Live down again, or is it streaming,
It's
or just
not
the screen?
going great for some reason?
Oh.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen now. It is
Oh,
buffering
fuck.
now.
What the fuck?
Shit, I missed.
Yeah, no, it's all screwy. I refreshed, but it's screwy.
All right, I'll be back in a second, guys. This is actually a really good combo.
Yeah, like I think everybody serves their purpose, you know. I mean, you know, I followed during the whole Groiper Wars and going to TPUSA, and it brought a lot of attention of people that before weren't paying attention to that sort of thing, and you know the way they destroyed Charlie Kirk, and you know,
Yeah.
like all that. So there is positive stuff that came out of it now, you know, after the whole thing where he got big and when, you know, with the whole Catboy thing or putting
He didn't really
Right.
start that. Some other